Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday to you. Glad you're with us. Tonight is a special night. We have, I like to call it What's New Wednesday, and tonight does not disappoint. We have an incredible show for you. It is a lot of brand new, but there are also some big discounts coming up on the way as we get to celebrate all week long together. I'm so excited that you're here with us tonight because we're going to kick off, and this is what's so important about how we really do make it interesting from start to finish. We've got so many new pieces, but also something that I wish we had like 1,000 of to start the show. So get ready, turquoise lovers. I'm going to give you that heads up right here and now, because if you're a turquoise lover, you won't believe what's coming up. It's in a hoop. But anyway, we're going to tell you a little bit about what else is happening. If you want to dial in now for turquoise hoops, there's only one pair. So we're going to start with those, and I really truly wish that there were a billion of them. But we have some great wheels for you. We've got actually 3 wheels, so 1 per hour we're going to show you. I've got my very affordable diamond wheel coming up in this first hour. We also have a great, they're limited wheels. They're more like trios and things like that, where it's really super, super limited items. We're so excited to have, I will tell you though, yellow diamonds on a wheel, that's not something we get to see very often, where they're all over 1 carat in size. That's what we're going to see a little bit later on today. We also have, there's a heart-shaped yellow diamond here. It's a 51 pointer. We've got that coming up. So it's really a night for yellow diamond lovers, whether you want something a little specialty cut or whether you want something a little larger. We also have the most gorgeous aquamarine at Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. It is fantastic color. I mean, we're talking like the best color you've ever seen, and we bring you Sierra Santa Marias all the time. I mean, we do. So it's exciting to see one that even tops what we normally have. And then we have the coolest, speaking of heart shapes, we've got a heart-shaped diamond necklace for you, but it's the way that this stone is set that makes it so unusual and so rare, because it's a necklace, but it's actually, it's a really cool process, and you don't see it very often done in this way. So we've got that on the way, as well as a slightly smaller version of an emerald cut tanzanite in the bridge that I am so in love with. So it's going to be about a 4 carat, great for everyday wearability. And we also have a really cool ring that, you know, we get a lot of requests for eternity bands. We don't do them that often because we like to make sure that you get that proper size. And with eternity bands, it's kind of a struggle sometimes because, you know, even if you get like a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, that doesn't work for anybody who's like in between. So what I have today is actually like a triple eternity band. What do I mean by that? It wraps around your hand 2 or 3 times, and it's adjustable. So if you've ever struggled with finding that perfect eternity style, we've got it for you here, because it's essentially going to be a flexible ring that wraps around your finger. So it is really, I just think that's deluxe. And then we also have a great turquoise. So anybody ready for turquoise hoops? Because that's the way we're starting. And I know it sounds crazy because it's like we haven't even shown it to you, but you may want to dial in because this is so much turquoise, so affordable. And this is why you're here right at the beginning of the show, because you never know what we're going to throw up there right at the beginning to give you that wow factor on whatever you're looking for. If you do have requests, get them in. Happy to help you with those. Oh, by the way, thank you to Judy in Wisconsin. I did get your envelope today. So I did, and I thank you. And I will definitely pass the other one along to my mom. So thank you on behalf of me and my mom. And thanks, Judy, for all your kindness and your sweet notes. So that I did get, so I'm glad that the mail just, I mean, it delivered on time today. So here we go, starting with, okay, you ready? It's turquoise inside out hoop earrings. We've never had anything like it, and I know you love our turquoise, right? Because we only bring you the best of the best of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and this is it in a hoop. Hello, and just as they are, item number is 7410. And we got some really cool deals, even rubies, because we are, gosh, we have 2 shows left in the month of June. That would be tonight and tomorrow night, and then that's it. July is here, right? So we're getting ready for rubies. We got big blue wings. We got the flexible eternity style, loving that. Big spinel. Oh, yeah, a lot of brand new. But this is where I just want to see if we got anybody with us early on a Wednesday night, where we're looking at a hoop that we've never done before. Inside out style, round turquoise, beautiful. I don't even want to call them beads because they're bigger than that. These could all be center stones in a ring all day, but it's actually $359 total weight in Sleeping Beauty. Again, warning, 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 we got 1 pair. And they're inside out, which is amazing. So they're 1 inch in length. That'll be the diameter actually, because it's a round hoop, but you're getting the $359, and that's in solid gold, solid 14K. Now they're only in yellow gold. It would be quite the chore to start switching those out. Plus we know that our #1 request is Sleeping Beauty in the yellow gold. So we're ready to go. Hopefully you're on the phone lines because they're going to be affordable. And this is just a nice little welcome to the show party here, and a great way to make sure that those of you that are here are getting a major reward. So Here it is, yellow gold only. Let me show you from a distance here, because this also has, we did all of the extras you would ever want in a hoop, like that button release. So here's where, again, you see them from a distance here, and they've actually got, I love that there's a little bit of, you know, it's not just a teeny tiny little speck of a stone. You've got some really good size round stones there all the way through inside and out. But look at this, it's got that button release, what we love. So that's really important to have as well, because that, again, I mean, it's now a must. It's like once we've introduced it to you, it's like everybody has to have that button release now for their earring, because, you know, it's what keeps it, you know, keeps the integrity of that post for as many times as you put them on and take them off, and you'll have them forever. And that's what's important, right? It's this fine jewelry. This isn't like, you know, fly by night, you know, disposable pieces. These are major. And you've got your 1-inch style there, and there's what they look like from the side. So they're all, again, all set in that beautiful substance of the yellow gold. But we've got one pair and one pair alone. And before you think, oh, that looks like a lot of turquoise, it is. It also looks like something that should be maybe like $5,000, $6,000 for the pair. It's not. You can see even there's a lot of gold when you look at the way it's hinged at the bottom, and then you see that inside. I just wanted to show, you can see that stamp, right? That plain as day stamp of the 14K, but it also goes to show you how much gold is really there in that closure. So this is not done with a flimsy little lightweight amount of gold. It's done substantially and properly so that it can house 3 carats 59 turquoise, and we have one pair, and they're not going to be even 6,000 or even half that at 3,000. And that's like I said, wish we had hundreds and hundreds of pairs to go around. That is not the reality. We are going to reward those of you that are speedy on the phone lines here tonight in a big, big way. Here's a quick look at them on, just to show you what that looks like from across the room, just to give you that idea of how beautifully bright these stones are. Again, that's the Sleeping Beauty variety that we love so much to bring. That's that exotic, again, best of, no matrix, just completely solid, pure as can be color, and yet you are getting this amazing look for less than 3,000, less than 2,000, and you want them? Let's make them less than $1,000 and make them $9.99 for that caller on the line there, and we'll go back to the wheel. So that's how we do it on a Wednesday night, starting off, and you got those, right? I would imagine so, at $9.99. So congratulations. Those are gone. Want to show you a really special diamond ring that I happen to love, because this is that designer style that's open, and I know we've been seeing quite a bit of this style lately that is so impressive. It's item number 7187, and that's going to be how we roll today, is things are going to go very quickly. The price tags are unbelievable. I actually, I did something a little different today. I came in and I said, I basically came through and went through all the jewelry, and then I started slashing prices left and right on just about everything. So, you know, it's a holiday week and all that, so I wanted to make sure we give you some really crazy good values, even on brand new items that you've never seen before. Now, this one's been up, but it's what we're going to discount it to that makes the headline here. It's 23 points in mostly baguettes, but you've got a few rounds in there as well that are scattered. And the baguettes that are there are really a tapered baguette. So to make sure that you understand that this is kind of like a beautiful, really cool abstract design, where there's really just, instead of setting diamonds like we're taught to do when we're making jewelry, is set them up, straight lines, you know, all evenly spaced, all that. This is really taking what we're seeing a lot of in new designs, which is really giving it an asymmetry. How about that kind of cuff design to the ring? I love, love, love this as a pinky ring or a thumb ring. And I know a lot of you have been taking advantage of these diamond pieces, and I'll show you, I'll start with it on the pinky for an example. A lot of you have been taking advantage of these really unique styles that we've been having that are more simple on the diamond weights, but still different. I mean, because anybody can go get a band, right? Anybody can get a band with diamonds set in one row all the way across. But this is really that beautiful kind of, again, a really free form asymmetric look, kind of the cuff style with that openness in the middle. We're still sizing it to whatever size you need so that it's the proper fit. That's a pinky ring. Let me show you as a thumb ring here. And by the way, there would be a tiny bit of play with it as well. If you ever find that, I was talking to a gal on Sunday afternoon about, you know, it's really tough sometimes when the knuckle's larger and the actual finger where the ring rests is smaller. Nice to have rings like this that give you a little bit of flexibility with that, because you can actually, if you need to, get it a little wider to make it over the knuckle, and then I'm going to put it on my ring finger here, and then cinch it in a little bit once it's there. So just an idea there. I think it gives you a little more versatility, because I know a lot of women have that issue where it needs to be a little bit larger, but by the time it gets over here, it's just, you know, it's flying to one side or another. So this gives you that little bit of flexibility quality where you can kind of cinch it in if you need to and widen it a little bit if you need to. And here's what we'll do on the value. It's not even $9.99. These are all bigger stones here. As you see, they're all these really gorgeous mix of the rounds and the tapered baguettes, but a very unique styling. And yet we're not going to make it $9.99 or $899 or even $799. This is one of those values where it just can be a ring that you stack, a ring that you have a little fun with, a ring that you maybe wear in a different style, or maybe you get it larger and wear it on the index finger and then wear it with all the other rings that you already enjoy wearing, right? That you don't want to take off, you don't want to retire, right? So many of our rings are like a part of who we are every day. So it doesn't mean that you need to replace that. It just maybe means a fun way to think consciously about how you can add to that. And this one's not even $799 or $699. We'll make it $599 if you'd like it. By the way, special alert on Paraiba lovers. We've got a Paraiba that's the most affordable we have in jewelry, period, done. So it's a ring too, not an earring or a tiny little pendant. We actually had the most affordable Paraiba piece of jewelry, and it's in a ring with diamonds in our signature style. So how about that? That's going to be exciting as well. Plus turquoise. Don't forget, we have the hoops, but we have a pendant coming up a little bit later. That's a brand new turquoise pendant. If you like our celestial designs, you're going to like it. Plus evil eye. A new version is here. We pretty much now, I think we'll have exhausted every design you can do in an evil eye, especially when there is one left. If you're picked up when you heard evil eye and you're going, wait a minute, I never saw the one come back. Well, if you've been missing out on the baguettes and the diamonds and the rounds and the chain and all of this with turquoise, I have one left. So just a reminder, this one is really best when it's on the hand here or something behind it, but you got the idea there. This is our last one remaining of this particular style. So if you were the one who, there were many who missed out on this design, please give us a call quickly and we'll make that yours. Comes with the chain no less as well. So call us because we have one left there. And then back to our $599 diamond ring and also a bangle that's brand new. Well, isn't this exciting? Could be the easiest bangle to put on, and this one may be gone. Sounds like Kevin's taken that. I've got a bangle here that's also going to give you, like the ring we have later, a little bit of, just a tiny bit of flexibility, if you will. This is a bangle that, though, if you struggle to put on even bangles, because bangles can be a little easier sometimes than a link bracelet, but sometimes bangles can still be a struggle. So I wanted to bring you something that is new in design, but also where the actual closure is part of the design. So you're getting something a little more intriguing here, because I think what we struggle with as jewelry designers so often is, how do you mask the actual closure, the clasp? How do you detract from it? How do you hide it? How do you not show it? This is where it's so simple, because the design that's on the top of your wrist is where the closure is, which is also what's making it so incredibly easy to put on and take off. So it's also going to give you a little flexibility as far as the size, because it, instead of being a bangle that just latches closed with solid gold, it's got a little flexibility to the bangle itself. So you're really going to enjoy this. I mean, do you see that? It's like, it's springy, okay? And that doesn't mean it's unimportant. It doesn't mean it's lightweight gold. It doesn't mean it's really anything but just the magic of having wearability, versatility. All of that we look for and that we ask for in a bangle so we can wear it. Because otherwise, if you're struggling with your bracelet, who's ever going to put it on, right? So let's show this to you next, and it's going to be very, very affordable. Here it is. This is how it closes. So you've got the circular design we're seeing a lot of in jewelry, but you also, because I literally just designed a beautiful diamond ring that's circular like this. And I'm going to wear it every day on my index finger. And I'll make sure and share it with you when it's all said and done and see what you guys think. But this is really where we're seeing a lot of this open, circular, negative space. Negative space has been big for a while, but it's like getting bigger, and where you literally have more negative space in a piece. This is where 7412 is a brand new style, and it's that coil of gold. Still going to be your 14K, but this also gives you the flexibility, because each of these gradient circles are actually going to be different clasps if you want them to be. I don't think you're going to need the smaller circles there. Really, it's best on the outside, but if you need it cinched in a little bit, you can always do that, and we'll show you how that works, because this larger diamond end cap that you see right over here, that is actually, if you look at the side, that's your latch. And it stays really securely. Nobody would ever look at that and go, oh, look how utilitarian, she's wearing her clasp up front. You just look at it and see the design, but the design is what makes it seamless and special and easy, and it's 36 points in diamonds, which are going to be your pave for the circles, and then that one larger stone there. Then that coil of that mirror finish yellow gold that goes all the way around. And this is so pretty, but there's that airiness about it. So it's kind of like, again, not a complicated, when am I going to really like wear that piece? It's every day. It's stackable. Put it on, leave it on, and love it. And really just enjoy that it's a newer, fresher design that we don't see just in every single jewelry store out there. Yellow gold only, great affordable price tag. Let me show you now how this opens. So I'll pick it up here and put it, well, get ready to put it on the hand, but I just want you to see first how this is going to work. Do you see how you just latch that So basically the one circle is going to go right over that little latch, that little loop, that little hook there. And that's it. And then it's secure. Look at that. That's not going anywhere. So then when it comes to putting it on your wrist, look at that kind of flexibility you have. So ease of putting that on, but no matter how much you stretch it out, it always springs right back. So you have that really beautiful, maintaining its shape thanks to that coil of gold. Let me go ahead and pop it on for you here and show you how easy that is, because basically you're just going to put it on like you would, and then you just, I mean, it's kind of like cool like that. It would stay, but then you can just go ahead and pinch it together, latch it closed. It would be actually easier for me at the other angle, so I'm going to try it there just because I got to keep it over here for you, but you just like latch it just like that. Did you see how I did that? So it's really super simple and easy, and then when it's on, you've got that little bit of flexibility to just kind of bend and bounce, and then really super easy to get it off because you're just going to press that down and latch it forward. So all of that movement and flexibility gives you a great deal of versatility and ease of wear. So super easy on, beautiful look on because you've got that larger kind of geometric circular style, and then boom, I got it right off, no problem at all, easy, easy. And then like I said, if you wanted to actually, I'm going to take that back. You can't latch it on the second. You just can only, I was going to just like, look, I thought maybe it would go right in that second or third circle. It won't, just the outer circle there, the larger one. So do keep that in mind. I was wondering if you could cinch it, but really that diamond's a little large for that. So let's get it out the door. Great design, contemporary look, really easy to wear, sits lower profile, but again, flexible. It's going to be, so if you really, I would say 7 inches or smaller on this one, but if you have a tiny wrist and if you have a 6 or 6.5, this will work for you as well, where sometimes the 7 inches you can't really do anything to make them a little bit snugger, right? So here we go. Very first caller was going to be $21.99. We're going to do better than that. Crazy, easy, and beautiful and contemporary and just like a casual way to do diamonds, but still a really wow look. And I think that's what so many of us are going for right now. It's like, I want to wear my diamonds every day, but I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard. And I don't want to look like, you know, I'm just, you know, never got home between the big soiree last night and, you know, my daytime activities the next day. Here's what we'll do on this one. Instead of 21 or 2,000, I'm going to make it $9.99. And let's just see if we can get a bracelet, which we don't see bracelets for under $1,000, but this is the way to get one here and have all that wearability, versatility, and just that super easy. You would never know by looking at that's the way it's going on and off. It just makes it super simple for you, the wearer, and that's what's so important. So $9.99, we'll give it 30 seconds, and then we gotta run. Lots to show you coming up, and if you have requests, get them in. Hi, Christine. Oh, good. That one's gone. Congratulations. Well, she beat everybody else to the pack there. Once again, proving how important it is to be on the phone lines early tonight. Let me go ahead and show you Paraiba. This is the one I was telling you is going to be so affordable. I love this piece. Look at that. So much clarity to go around here in this. Really what is striking to me about the stone first and foremost is the size, because that really is an elongated oval in the Paraiba, and I wish we had more than one, guys. I'm sorry. Everyone's giving me the puppy dog eyes like, you don't have another bracelet for me? Unfortunately, guys, one of a kinds, most everything I'm gonna show you, okay? I will alert you if that is ever not the case, but let me tell you, it's most of what's going on tonight. So call early. Oh, and I wanna mention this because, you know, right up front, you guys rely on me to kind of give you the highlights and kind of like the bullet points of the show. We had a ring like this many, many moons ago. And I know it was very popular. And I don't know if we still have, you know, everyone, but look at this. Look what came back. Look, we got another one for you. So I just had to share that with you. This is back, just in case you've been waiting, watching every show, waiting for this ring to come back. The big, oversized, designer, multicolored diamond butterfly ring is here tonight. And that's the one that, I didn't even add up the carat weight, but it's somewhere in like the 9 carat range. Is it 9 plus? It might be 9 carats plus. It's amazing. So anyway, and it's mostly fancy colors in big sizes. So I just want to remind you. Okay, so let's go back to our Paraiba because this one's going to soar. And again, you get the idea. Call in early if you think you might like it. 4373 is the number. This is our, now I have to point this out. If this was without a graphic, oh, there it is. I try to get it in real quick. I would ask you to kind of evaluate based on the look, what you thought that stone size was. Because I think anybody in their right jewelry minds, like anybody who's really, you know, got a good handle on jewelry and gems and sizes and carat weights, I think you would guess well over a carat on this one. I know I did. And I've been around it for a while. So 65 points, take that with a little asterisk. Maybe it's more or maybe it just looks more. But either way, that's what matters. That's what counts in a stone. And to get this done up in 74 points in diamonds, that is a take on our signature style that we love. but it's scaled down. We've done basically now 3 versions of this ring, and yet this one is just really, really wearable, but it's still giving you a lot of extras like diamonds down the side pave, finished under gallery all the way through, your choice of gold color. So if you wanted to take that neon blue green that has got so much clarity with a fingerprint, I could do without that. Let me clean that up and then I'll try it on while I'm at it. But this is where, again, you're not going to see too many that get into this price range. It's the most affordable Paraiba that we have, and that includes all of our jewelry collection, not just a certain type, everything, everything. So call us early, because instead of being, yikes, this should really be $28.88, and it's not, and it's giving you all the clarity. You know, it's true. Sometimes it's a little easier when the stone is a smaller stone. I mean, I do have a 5-carat 70-something tonight that is going to have some visible inclusions, but hey, it's a nearly 6-carat stone in Paraiba, so that's exciting. But this is where you expect, if you're really a stickler about the clarity and you want to get the ultimate clarity, this is the way to do it right here. This is the way to get it and not have to worry about it, because it is giving you, it's a big enough stone where you can see the clarity. It's not like one of those where, oh, it's so small you can't see if there's inclusions. No, you can, but it's just that it's clean with that elongated size. I'm so thrilled to bring this to you at a better price than $28.88, but call early, change the gold if you want to. We're picking up the tab on sizing as always, but it is not going to be, and oh, I'm so excited about that butterfly. It's not going to be $2,000 either. So this gets even better. Even better, and that's why you want to dial in early. If anything about these last 3 items has taught us anything about this show, it is how important it is to be ready to go on the phone lines even before you see the final price tag, because those final price tags are going to be fantastic. $19.99, $18.99, it is the lowest price I have on a Paraiba here. So you might have an idea where this is going, but this is also still Paraiba. So it's still a special stone that should be thousands and thousands of dollars more than where it's going to be, and that's the beauty of it. So instead of paying $18.99, you don't need to. Instead of paying $17 or $16 or even $15.99, you don't need to. This is a value on the mounting alone, because yes, this mounting has nearly, I mean, it's right there at 3/4 of a carat, and yet the carat weight on the mounting dictates it should be more money for the mounting without the Paraiba. So to get a stone that looks like a carat plus all day long, and yet it's not gonna be 15 or $14.99 either, it's time to dial if you'd like it. It's not even $1,499. You've got to dial early, because this is how it's going to go. $1,399 to get an honest-to-goodness copper-bearing tourmaline in the signature neon color. The blues and the greens together. Oh, they look so good, right? And yet the clarity is what gives it that ultimate neon quality that we love, the beautiful vibrance, the clarity that's helping along that neon. They kind of work in synergy together. So you've got this amazing, amazing look. And only $13.99 for one caller only. Good luck. Brand new diamond piece coming up in multicolored diamonds in a pendant, like a medallion style. Loving it. All neutrals though, so it's really easy to wear. Do let me know who's got the Paraiba. These values tonight are something special, and that is why we encourage you to stay with us, or let us know if there's something you're just kind of wanting to see or wishing to see. Do you guys want to see a little something in diamonds, fancy colored diamonds here? Take a look at this. This is going to be, oh, I think this will be coming out really soon. Look at that. What do you think of that? It almost looks like a clover in multiple colors of diamonds that are embedded within the white diamonds, doesn't it? So anyway, that's going to be here coming up shortly. Let's go back to our Paraiba and see who's got that one at $13.99. One more new style of Evil Eye. We'll bring out the yellow gold first. So I haven't had anybody dial in on this yet, but I know this one is going to be, it's always been popular, and yet it never seems like we have enough to go around. So I have just final alert here. It's the last one we're going to get, because I think this is now either the 3rd or 4th round of getting this Evil Eye style. So this is important. And last time though, we're seeing it because we cannot get any more from the designer as much as I would like to. Here it is. Oh yeah, we know this one, right? The turquoise that's in the middle is the Sleeping Beauty turquoise that's over 2 carats. It's item number 6462. It is our final Sleeping Beauty Evil Eye that is going to bring you these tapered baguettes and round brilliance, so you get everything pictured here, including that chain that has diamonds bezel set within the chain. 2 of those. You're going to get 2 diamonds. I'll kind of take the chain away so you can really concentrate on the work of art that is this Evil Eye style that really just gives me like an Egyptian vibe. It's looking like, you know, hieroglyphics come to life in fine, right? With the beautiful diamonds, 204 in the turquoise, 30 points in the baguettes, and 47 points in the rounds. And we have 1. Now, of course, this chain, if you look right over there, see there are 2 bezel set diamonds with the chain, so that's going to come with it. You can take this chain off the piece, but it's our very last one. That's it. really important to dial in. Adjustability is here. It's lobster claw clasp, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. And this is the one to own. Yellow gold only. Come and take that chain off and use it for all your pendants if you want to. If you've wanted to have one of these diamond station styles to dress up your basic chain, here's the way to do it. I'm going to show it to you on the hand as well, because size reference is important here, because it is quite a large piece too. It's not a teeny tiny little trinket. It really has this, you know, very visible kind of size to it that everybody's really seeing the theme here, and you can really tell. But there's something about those baguettes being tapered as they are top and bottom that really make it. Now, it's a really great buy because it's what a designer out here that I know makes this one, and they offer it. They have stores out here and boutiques out here. They offer it for a good $14,800 because they know Sleeping Beauty baguettes and diamonds that are this quality are going to warrant that. We're not asking anywhere near it. This is why you shop at TVON. There's one of those diamonds. Do you see where there's the other one. I have it a little uneven right now, but there they are. If you want to set it a little equal and even symmetrical within those diamonds, there you see it there. I'll put it on my neckline for you as well. And then if you want this one, it's $9.99, okay? It's our last time showing it to you. And this one is in yellow gold only, but again, chain coming with it. And here's that lobster claw with the 3 adjustable lengths, and that is sold as well. Just take a look at it real quick on the neckline here, Tony, before we go. It's already gone, but take a look. There's the evil eye. Love that style. I've always wanted one of those, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get one. All right, we have a new one, though, a new style that I'm going to get to momentarily, but first, getting you ready for July, which is coming up in all of, like, I don't know, less than 48 hours now. I mean, we're really excited to bring you rubies, but it's not all the time that rubies get to be super affordable like this. So come on in, and I apologize in advance for all these limited items, but again, you know, our shoppers and our TVON loyalists, they know, they understand. Call in early. The Paraiba is still here if you want it, and here we go with our Burma. 7380 is the number. Brand new here tonight. And this is very important because it's a round. Last time we saw a round ruby, actually, it was for the gentleman. And it was very exciting and very popular. And now we have an 80 pointer here set up for the ladies with this great looking fanned out design. This gives you, yes, a lot of gold, but it's all across the top. This still tapers in the back and is really going to fit and feel like any other ring you have. Do you see that? And yet people ask all the time, well, what about the undergallery? Well, the ring really is the undergallery because it kind of coils around and wraps around and side by side with that open work. And then you have diamonds not only at the top and the bottom, which you can see from the side is like a ring guard, but rest assured it's all attached, it's all one ring. You slide it on your hand, you're good to go. The diamond weight here is 43 points, but you can see how it's like the fanned out design looks like a ring guard that you stacked with a halo design on a classic solitaire setting. Instead, it's all one ring. So think about that for a second. If you had the one ring, I guarantee you would invest more than you're going to invest in this entire ring, which looks like 3. Yes. Yes, it is. Go ahead, JT, if you'd like it. Nice haircut, by the way. Everyone, I've noticed a lot of new hairstyles going on. I see it looks like Antonio, you got a haircut? Yeah, and JT, and I know Victor, I saw him earlier, he styled it all differently. And do you see the trend you started, Christine? You started it all. You cut bangs, and then look at this. Everybody's following suit. Hi, Kevin. Sharon got it? Which Sharon? Oh, hi, Sharon. Wonderful. Well, congratulations. I hope that does what it's supposed to do and takes any negativity and just repels it for you, Sharon. Thank you so much on the evil eye. We'll find out who's getting the Paraiba as well, and thank you. How about the ruby at 80 points in the center round? Always special to get around, but then look at the glow you have. Then there's a lot of that blue red, which tells you right away, even though we tell you in the graphics and you know it's TVON, but still tells the world that it's Burma. So you know it's that really, really important material that has that blue-red glow. It's really the only one like it that's going to do that. And it's really a special ring. Look at this on the hand, though. It's such a beauty, and yet we're trying to make rubies affordable here. So anybody who needs one for if you're celebrating a July birthday coming up and you want to be set to go, I love the look, but I also love the feel of this ring because I know it's everyone's inclined to think, oh, that looks like a big ring. It must be uncomfortable. It's not. It really is a beautiful, glided on the hand kind of feel, but then it fits so well, and you don't need to size up at all. It's a tapered band where it's classic in the back and all the way around. You've got that glow of the ruby there. You can have any gold you want. So if you prefer the white gold or the rose gold, hey, come on in. We'll make it for you in whatever you desire, but this is such a great look, and yet it is not even gonna be. I mean, $24.99 is one thing for a round. Look at the glow. Look at that. When it pops right up to the camera, you see that round is flashing on every single angle all the way around and internally through that stone. It's nowhere near $24.99. How about we make that a was price, Tony? You ready? We're going to do some serious price lashing today, even on brand new pieces like this one. It is like anything goes on this Wednesday night where I'm just really, I took the red pen out early tonight. I didn't even wait till showtime. I just got busy early and just was like using that red marker left and right, just slashing prices everywhere I looked so that we can make these new pieces super, super, super affordable for you. And this one is so it. Ruby, it's kind of like the Paraiba deal where we have other rubies, yes, but you are not going to see one at this level of value throughout the rest of our inventory. That's a statement because we try to bring you a little bit of everything in our inventory. We really do. We try to have something of every size and every shape and every budget. Really, that's kind of the goal. But what happens when you get that really, really fine, extra special ruby and yet the price is still teeny tiny? Well, that's what's happening right now. Take a look. I mean, this is good. And any gold you want, any size you want, and all that's free. And it's not 25. It's not 2,000, and it's not even going to be. This is not $19.99. I'll go lower than that. Call me early, though. You see how this show is off to a wild start, and I have a beautiful piece of sea life in a necklace coming up, too, that you'll really enjoy, I think. So how about this one? And the glow is undeniable. You can see it right there from every angle. It's not just one little point of color glow. It's the entire stone. Every single angle, top to bottom, side to side. It's the round, which is rare. It looks like a 1 carat. It's an 80 pointer. We're so thrilled to bring it to you. We only bring you the best. And this is not even 19, 18, 17, or 16. I was thinking $15.99 would probably get it out the door, but just to make sure we can keep the roll going here, I'm going to take it even lower than 15, even lower than 14. Hey, JT, let me know who got that Paraiba so I can say a big old thank you when you get a chance. But it's not even 14. Who? Terry? Terry with a T. Hi, Terry. Thank you so much. I'm not even going to make this 14, 13, or 12. And think about how much gold is in this ring. Before the ruby, before the diamonds, look at how much gold. Look at the glow of that ruby. It casts a red glow on the underside of the gold there. Look at that. That's really special. You know that's a clean stone if light's even able to penetrate that stone and then create that glow. If it was a milky or hazy or included or opaque stone, you would never see the glow happen on the gold beneath it. It's not 12. I'm going to try something here. It's not 11. It's not even $10.99. First caller on this one, go ahead. Make it $999. And that's it for a stunning, stunning, stunning Burma ruby. And yet, all of those diamonds, top and bottom, look at that. I mean, there's so much gold. It almost looks like a bezel. Rest assured, they are actually prong set on the top and the bottom. But look at how they line that oversized, fanned-out design. It's like a cigar band, but it tapers to a classic ring in the back. And then look at all that finishing so that, again, we're allowing that beautiful piece to have the comfort built into the design. Here it is one more time in the hand. It's in any gold. Make sure you're getting it because that is a lot of jewelry for $9.99 when you consider gold weight, diamond weight, ruby, and that round ruby is so stunning. We'll give it 30 seconds and then should be gone at $9.99. You never imagine a Burma ruby at a light 1 carat size in the triple digit range, but here it is. So very affordable for a ruby and an exquisite quality because we're not just saying, hey, here's a ruby. We're saying, no, here's the best ruby. We hand select them. We go through a private collection that has been within ownership for literally decades. And we literally pick out the best of the best of the best. And that is why they all look so good when they're here on the air, but they're not usually this quality, just, you know, carte blanche across the board. So that's really exciting to be able to bring you that quick diamond wheel here before we go to our top of the hour, which is only 30 minutes away here. I've got a quick diamond wheel that's got some different styles and 2 of which are really ring guard essentials, which we'll talk about because they kind of look like what you have in that ruby ring. But here's our solitaire. This is where you get what looks like an engagement ring that you went out and spent $10,000 on. But the middle stone is not a stone, it's a cluster of stones. So that's really the look. But we're seeing this in engagement world, basically worldwide. The engagement ring world is basically all about this style still. The center round, the classic halo, and then diamonds down the shoulders. But it's amazing what you can spend. Now, if you want to go ring guards, I do have a couple of options. This is really where you have an option where you can get a couple of them. And I'll show you here. This is where I've got 2 of them for you. So I'll just, you know, set them up there so you remember. But this is going to be something you can get 1 or you can get 2 and get them as ring guards, or you can get the ring that looks like 2 pieces but is all 1. And this one's in the yellow gold. We can do any gold color you wish on that design, which is almost like laurel leaves of diamonds on that chevron double shank. So really beautiful wheel. That's it, just a trio. It's a really quick wheel. I've got a few really just quick and easy wheel deals tonight, but this one, everything's going to be the same price, and maybe for symmetry, I'll just bring this one over and this one in the front because there's that yellow gold, which again, any gold color you wish. Actually, to let you know, the baguettes, this curved style here that almost reminds us of a Wonder Ring design with the baguettes that are tapered and the diamonds and the rounds. Those are only going to be in the white gold actually. So just 3 available in the white gold, which means you can get 2 if you want to get the 2 and put them around something else. Or you can get the 61 points here. That's available in any gold color, 61 points total weight in the 14K. And those are all going to be those VS diamonds. And then we go to that double ring, which also can be done in any gold. And it really is, again, one in the back. You can see how it's all brought together with that sizing bar, but it's 2 split styles that have that chevron feel, but it's open. So you get a really cool look. Wait till you see that one on the hand. Now here's what we'll do. Maybe I'll just move this one to the back here because I don't know, I'm feeling like the center has never really been achieved today, so maybe this just allows you to see them really well. So again, 3 here, and then we've got white, yellow, rose gold here, white gold only on this one, and then any gold color on that design as well, the double design. It's an incredible value because you get some really special diamond rings, whether this is going to be like the engagement ring style, because the left side certainly could be, right? I even think that you could take the ring that's on the left side and you could pair it up with the ring that either one of them really that's got those chevron styles or that stackable style, and you could put that around those if you want to, and I'll do that for you so you can really start to imagine how they would work even with other pieces you already have, because that's really the idea. Now, the middle piece that's that wider style, that's probably a standalone, just because you could, if you go up a little in size, you could get one and get another and put them around something else, but they're bigger rings overall. So you probably just want one for the design that it is, just that straightforward kind of chevron arrow. Take a look at what we have here. We're going to get them out the door, less than $1,000. And that is, listen, if I still have a ruby here for under $1,000, and it is here, it might mean we got to go a little bit better than even $999 to get these diamond rings out the door so we can show you how cool this is. Here's that one kind of crown-like baguette ring, which again, it's got a subtle curve. It's not a chevron per se. I like it all on its own. But then, like I was saying, you could put something else, like let's say this solitaire style. Let me go ahead and put that on for you. And you can put that with it, and look what happens. I mean, really shop the wheel here. Look what just happened with these. And these are all different sizes, but let me put them together. And then you're imagining now, if you get the other one in the white gold, because we do have 3 available in this baguette kind of style here. Let me show you what it looks like when you put them all together. Oh my goodness. This is what everyone's going to, I think, want to do here. And let me just straighten them up so you can see, because again, they're all different sizes right now. When you're shopping, you just want to get, you know, all whatever size you wear. But look at how I just took 3 rings from this wheel. And if you think, well, that's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars to do, $3 grand the way it's at now. Actually, no. But you can see what I did. Suddenly it looks like this was all, it actually looks like one ring. It just looks like one oversized diamond ring where you've got baguettes and rounds. But instead, we have these ring guards, which then you can use with anything else you have and you wear. So please think about the versatility here in this design, which I have 2 on, again, around that halo design in the center. But imagine, it really works like our Wonder Ring does with just about anything you have. But instead of, I'm well aware you might want to take 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 rings off of this wheel. And in light of that, I want to make sure that we can do something extra special. There again is that ring guard style. Then we have the fabulous solitaire / halo design there. Anything you want on this wheel, they're not even $9.99 or $8.99. Come on in early, take it to it, or again, we have up to 3 of those, and then again, your choice of gold color on the other 2. They're not even $8.99 or $7.99 or even $699 for solid gold and diamonds. And we are not asking for $6.99. So sound the alarm. This is the deal. This is where to shop. And by all means, if you were thinking, I like that look, I think I want to experiment with 2 of those, get 2. This price tag makes it more than worthwhile. I mean, it's practically, when I look at where these started at $2,800 and up, you're certainly saving. I mean, at this point, it's like a 4 for 1. I mean, it's not even a buy one, get one. It's not even a 2 for 1. This is major. And yet we're going to make them $649. It's last call on all those rings. And how about the double band? That is really, I mean, that is, no matter how you look at it, that is 2 rings put together. So that would make each of those rings, if you looked at it that way, like $325 each. How impressive is that? We'll give it 60 seconds on this wheel. We got to go. I just thought that would be a nice way to say bye-bye to some really cool diamond ring styles, especially if you need to. The discount, I think, helps it make it a lot more possible when you're only spending under $1,300 to get 2 of those bands that instantly create, I mean, let me just show you. I mean, what can you not put with that unbelievable guard. But again, only 3 of those operators, so that's where all white gold. The other 2, you will get your choice, but that's only in white gold, made up and ready to go. These 2 are going to be any size and any gold color you need, so keep that in mind. Here's what this style looks like, the double. Yes, who wants what? And this is a smaller size right now. It looks like a 5, which is perfect for my pinky. So here's what that looks like in one direction. You can obviously flip it around. Yes. Baguette. How many would you like? Just 1? All right, so we have 2 left on the baguette style because, again, limited, can't get them anymore. Here's that ring just turned around with the point upwards. So you get an idea what that's all about. There's that point facing up the hand. You can do that. But, again, that's all one ring. So $649, all you pay to get that one. All right, last call on the baguettes. Virginia, are you taking the baguette ring as well? Okay, so the double chevrons, and again, I've got item numbers for you here, the double chevron style, which is really cool to wear any finger of the hand, guys. Think about how you can mix it up. You could get 2 and wear them as ring guards. I mean, I'm just saying if you really had the real estate to do it. Remember that this is 61 points in diamonds over here, 57 points in the baguettes and the rounds over here, 20 points in diamond weight, but a whole lot of gold in what is 2 rings in one. $649, final 60 seconds on those. It's our farewell to those diamond styles, and there is 1 lucky set of ring guards left. So if you do like this style here, somebody, 1 person can still get 2 of those if you're okay with the white gold, because that's all we got. That's a really good way to do it. So get that set of 2 in the ring guards, and you will be dressing up every other piece of jewelry you have in such a beautiful, grand way, but very affordable to do so. Okay, coming up, we've got something for my marine life lovers. If you love all the beautiful sea life we've been doing, we've had the sea lions, we've had turtles, we've had amazing pieces. We had the seahorse. I've got actually a little bit more of like a seascape coming up for you. It's not really an animal per se, but it's going to have a starfish, and it's in a beautiful pendant style. So really beautiful for those lovers of the beach or lovers of anything just ocean oriented. You're going to really enjoy. 7168 is next. All right, last call. Let me know who's got what. Final seconds on that wheel. $649. Reminder that if you're tuning in going, I don't know this show, but this must be their sterling silver section of the day. No, that is solid gold still and beautiful diamonds. So hello, $649 value. That's an amazing opportunity. And then what else do we have? Oh, a little special something in Sierra Santa Maria. Let me flash it for you. This is the best color I have seen in some time. And when we are talking about very, very, very few, you got to stick around to see what this is all about. That is one incredible, beautiful aqua. I mean, that's a stone worth just gawking over for a little bit. Okay, coming up on the way, we're on the way next. All right, so here we go. Ring guards still here. I love those ring guards. If you like the Wonder Ring, you're going to like that ring. Here's my pendant I was telling you about, and it comes with a chain, which right now is, well, it's all in yellow gold. So you're going to choose nothing here. You don't have to choose a size. You don't have to choose anything. You just have to say, tell us if you like it. There's one little thing on a prong here. I'm trying to get that out, and I think I got it. So this is actually like a whole seat. No, I did not get it. Let me see, get more specific with my tools. Now I know I got it this time. Take a look at this gorgeous piece with chain, item number 7168, and it's got, yes, thank you. All right, so one left on the baguette ring, one left only, one left. Last call on the baguette style. Here we go with 7168, which is, how about this? We start with the rock crystal. Now that's where basically the background, instead of just doing a plastic, like, again, we're all about gems. We love our gems. This is rock crystal quartz. It's that clear quartz, but it has a beautiful finish to it where it's mattified. What we could call kind of like a brushed kind of satin finish to the stone. I know normally that's a texture we would see applied to a metal like gold, but this is actually that mattified look of taking a cabochon, and they did it on the back as well. As you can see, that great finishing. But that's where it starts. Rock crystal quartz, which I love as a stone. But then that's a 1051, by the way, so we do have a carat weight there. And then the overlay is where you get your design elements, diamonds and enamel. And that enamel, for some, honestly, don't ask me how they did this, because it tends to be a bit of a iridescence to this incredible, looks like opal, but it is an enameling. And that's that blue and that green, which honestly, it looks like a mermaid has somehow kissed this starfish here and adapted the colorways. I mean, that is beautiful. Then the other starfish and the shells and the coral because all that's happening in this Seascape are done in diamonds. And then a couple of bigger diamonds floating within it as well, but also the border and the bail done in diamonds as well. That's a 107 diamond weight. You get the chain as well in the 14 karat yellow gold. Only it's got the 2 bezel set diamonds within the chain. Also, you're getting a lobster claw clasp and adjustability. So your chain's going to be 16, 17, and 18 inches. You choose based on the day. Here's your length on the pendant itself, which I'll show you against the hand here. This is so beautiful, isn't it? Just a really, really important piece. And I want to get you a look here of just the pendant if I can and show you what this looks like so you can really get a sense of the size, and then we'll put it on. But look at how amazing, over an inch. You've got actually closer to 1.5 inches in your top to bottom there on the length of the pendant. Such a pretty style. I mean, for the beachgoers out there, even if you didn't live by the beach, but you're going on vacay, I think that'd be a pretty piece to wear, right? Your resort collection. We see the resort collection a lot in fashion, but this is where you've got definite resort level in your fine jewelry here. It is a one only in the yellow gold. I do want to show you basically on the neckline coming up, but remember there are diamonds in that chain as well, 2 of those. So you've got I mean, we're making this look like a standard when it's not. This is a chain dressed up, and you can see the sparkle that chain has itself because there's that diamond cutting we love. So you've got a really special piece. Remember that finishing all the way through the back and how well done that is. And then here it is from a distance away. Just for another, I think it's a really good idea to get a size perspective here yet again. So you've got that special look and all of that design, and we only have the one, and you can see there's that size we love. And it's going out the door in a hurry because the value is such. We have reduced it from $39.99. We're getting it less than $29.99, actually better than even $19. Only one who loves it. The whole design, I mean, I can't get over the different elements here that are happening. Look at it when you see it upright. The shell is so detailed. The shell and the starfish, well, there are 2 starfish, and then there's the shell, but that's all done basically around this coral. It's like that beautiful, beautiful coral we love, like a coral reef. I'm not even making it 19, 18, one only. Let's get it at home right now. 17, 16, 15, come on in. And all based in gems. The background, which has that beautiful, beautiful, I love that finish to the background where it's got a glow about it. And yet that shows the undergallery through it. It's not even $15 or $14.99. Let's make it easy. It's a one only designer piece. You know it. It's a big value here. It's only going to be not even $14.99. We'll blow it out. Not even $1,399 on this one. It's going to be $12.99 first caller, and it's only in the yellow gold, but the chain comes with it and all. So you are ready to even gift this. It is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And how about this? Designer diamond pendant. I flashed this earlier. Since we're there, let's show you. Oh, because this kind of reminds me, in a way, the shape of it really gives me mother. Oh, did you see all those pinks and purples? Stop me in my tracks. I'm right in the middle describing the design, and it gives me that so natural look because it almost reminds me of geodes. When you obviously find that rough gemstone, and we've all seen that, right? Where inside, what looks on the outer side like just a rough rock, it's a gray rock, and then you see that, you know, the inside, you turn it over and there's all these beautiful crystal geodes. This almost reminds me of that, like a beautiful kind of like the look of a druzy, right? But it's all done in diamonds. So let's talk about this one of a kind, 7413, an amazing piece. I just cannot get over seeing this up close, the pinks and the purples, and I even see a couple stones that are downright red. Diamonds. Do you see them? Have you found them? One's right about 5 o'clock within the black rhodium. That's the inset. And then the outer part is all white diamonds. But we totaled up the diamond weight here in the multicolors alone is 208. Just on your multi, yes. It already just sold, actually. Christine got it. Yeah, the starfish piece is gone. 208 is the fancy colored diamonds here. And I apologize, guys. Almost everything I have is a one only today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have like 3. Or 2 of everything. Just not that lucky here. So 88 points in the white diamond weight in addition. So how about that? You're getting a really nice, almost 3 carats here of diamonds, most of which are those fancy colors from the purples to the pinks to the reds to the champagnes. Did you have a question, Victor? You're just coming to take a closer look? Isn't that stunning? Yellows, oranges, reds, purples, pinks, champagne, and then the white diamonds around it. I'm loving it. I am loving this so much. It's in rose gold, and don't let the diamond weight intimidate you because I'm going to make it affordable. It's only in the rose. That's the finishing. Comes with the rose gold chain, which is always like the tough thing to get is I find when A lot of people steer away, myself included, from rose gold pendants, no matter how much you like it, because then you know you have to go out and buy a chain, because a lot of us don't have one, right? This is the way where it's all coming together. You get the chain, which I'll show you from a distance here. It's got a nice heavier gauge Rolo link to it, plus it's going to have that lobster claw as well. And here's what it looks like from a distance away. I mean, this is so cool. And really all together kind of looks like an abstract clover in a way. I'm going to get you a measurement on it. And then we're going to see it out the door. Who wants this gorgeous designer diamond piece with, oh my, is that an inch and a, I can't even see my hash marks here on the ruler, almost an inch and a half, but a little over an inch and a quarter. Do we love it? It's the coolest. Only in rose gold, first caller situation, and I tell you what, I mean, we're seeing that 3 carats almost. It should be $49.99. Take a look on the neckline here for you as well. We'll show it here so you can see all that amazing color you get from a distance away and the great design it has and how you see that really amazing detail, almost the design within the design here. And then there's almost like a scalloped wave. It's not just a flat surface. It's got that kind of scalloped wave across the top, which you see there. See how it's kind of concave? I love it. We're going to make it a lot better than $49.99. Anybody thinking about it already? Only one here. That's it. Then we've got an engagement ring style coming up by request, even though we just have one too. Yes, you like this one? No. Okay. Huh? Oh, it's the requester for, oh, for Brian. Okay. It's not my brother, is it? He would tell me, like, you know, away from live TV if he was getting engaged, right? Okay, good. Let's make this a lot easier. You don't even know, though. It might be. You don't know. All right. Here's what we're going to do on this one. First caller, make it $19.99. That's it. Yeah, that's under $1,000. Yeah, it's way, way, way under $1,000 a carat on even just the fancies. If there were no white diamonds, we just took huge fancy color diamonds, purples, reds, pinks, and champagnes and yellows and oranges. All of the color rainbow really, I mean, is represented here. I mean, we've got everything but the blues, although now I'm kind of seeing one. I kind of think there is a light blue there, like a blue-green. First color, $19.99 on that one, and then we've got some engagement ring options. Now, has he thought a little bit about solitaire versus 3-stone? Because I do have a 3-stone style. Did he have a price range as well? Because I know we have some 1-carat stones, right? No price range? Can you ask him what he's looking for? Because what they have for me is a 50-pointer. Does he want to go 1-carat? 50-pointer? Okay. We'll show the 50-pointer that is all bezel set. This one's available for the moment. Here are some engagement ring styles. The first one is going to be a bezel setting right here. And this is a real kind of modern take on an engagement ring instead of being prong set or with a halo. This really is that classic styling here. I'm going to go ahead and refocus if I may, just because when you go and start zooming all the time, it gets a little out of focus. So here we are, and I think that's what we're seeing in all of its stunning, bright, amazing clarity. 50-point VS. Stone here, extremely affordable, and this, because of the bezel, does make it look larger. Because if you had just a 50-point stone in prongs, it wouldn't look nearly as big a diameter as you do get when it's actually wrapped in this gold bezel like you see here. So the item number on this one is 6975. It's our 50-point VS white diamond. It has the white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, your choice. And it also is going to be that really special look. Now, this one's really, I think, from a practical level, what a lot of gals mean. Yes, there's a modern look to it. The aesthetic is modern and contemporary, but it also is a practical standpoint. And that's because if you work a lot with your hands, I had a gal recently, she told me, I need you to help me get my son hooked up with an engagement ring. But she is a hairstylist and she's working with her hands all day, every day. And, you know, she can't have something with prongs. And that really does limit you to a style like this, right? Where you certainly need that streamlined, sleek, never gets caught on anything kind of look. And that's why it makes it really appropriate to wear every day. We're going to make it a huge bargain, though, for a 50-pointer. You're spending right now about $6,000 on a 50-point VS stone out in wholesale. Forget about retail. I'm not going to tell you to go retail. I mean, look around just to see some price comparisons, but this is a lot better than $6,000. Here it looks on the hand. You could always dress it up either right away or down the line with a ring guard. I mean, it works really well for that, even the one we had earlier. But we're going to make it affordable, and not $6,000, $5,000, or $4,000 affordable, but a lot better than that. So if anybody needs a 50-point solitaire that all day long looks like a 1-carat because of the bezel, it just creates the visual illusion like it's larger. We're doing less than $4,000, less than $3,000. This is where to be. If you ever need a big diamond, this is where you need to be. We're not even asking for $2,000 on a half-carat 50, a really beautiful 50-point VS stone. It's going to be only $1,499, and that is with all those extras included in, meaning you're not paying for the shipping and the sizing, you're not paying for the gold color change, all things that would cost a fortune out in any other jewelry establishment in the world, and yet we're bringing you all those extras like we always do. So it's nice because you can put a little more into the actual ring, because it's amazing when you're shopping for a ring, you know, and as a lot of guys do here and there, right? You're going, well, okay, I thought that I took my budget and used it towards the ring, and then you find out there's all those extras. Oh, you want it sized? Oh, that's $300 a size. Oh, you want it a different gold color? Well, that's going to be another $2,000 because that's custom. Oh, and all this stuff, right? This is that amazing value. Now, I do have a 3-stone style. If you're thinking about 3 stones, yeah. Yes, that one's here, the rose gold. The rose gold is this one right there. Yes, absolutely, Kevin. Let me know if they want to see it again. It was $74.13, rose gold only, and sounds like that one's gone. Thank you so much. All right, so our abstract multiple color diamond piece. Do you want to see the 3-stone? Sure, here it is. Here's the 3-stone, $31.66. This is another option that a lot of ladies do for engagement styles because it kind of, you know, is that nod to the past, present, future design representation of the 3 diamonds there. 3166 is a full carat in the diamonds. You have the half carat in the middle, so the same starting stone in the middle, and then a 1/4 carat on each side. And look at those flashes from the VS all the way through. This one is just spectacular. Obviously, you're getting the double the diamond weight, but it all starts with that 50 pointer. So you're still starting with a mega stone. Still same options exist like free sizing and free gold color, but it's not going to be, and this is where it really is amazing because I've had this on the air before at $39.99. There's a very nice reduction taking place right now. Thank you for that request. We're getting it under $2,000. Already that's half off. If it's $19.99, you just save 50% off a TVON price. We're making it better than that. It's not $19.99 and it's not $18.99, 3 huge diamonds and all for $1,888. And that is how we do diamonds. 2 great options, yes. I'm sorry? Probably, yeah. I mean, does it help him save a little extra for the wedding and maybe the proposal itself? Yes. Take a look at this one on the hand. Right? I mean, right? Things are, yeah, it's always nice, right? Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. All right, so that one's gone too. And then we have, what do we have time for? 4 minutes to the top of the hour. I want to show you the big Zambian. There's a, or the butterfly. Are we ready for this huge butterfly? I mean, that, you know what I'm thinking, just kind of goes with that pendant we had because this is also, look at the size of those diamonds. That's our normal ring shot. This is still a ring. And look at the size of the individual fancy color diamonds all the way through. We just keep on going back there. That is actually returning. We have been working with the designer to create one more ever since. We had a very quick sellout, and the last time I had something almost identical. Every one of them is going to be a little different because of the individual diamonds they select. But what do you think of that? Pretty cool, right? And a whole lot of diamond weight here. That would be item number 7414. I just want to give you a close-up look. Do you see what jumps out to me are the greens, those bright neon greens. Do you see that? It's item number 7414. Boy, that's really, isn't that something? And the size of it is impressive. But then look at even the detail in the back. Only you would really know this is here, but there's that tree bark texturing to the gold. And the way the band does, again, look like those tree branches leading up to the butterfly, which has this amazing amount of huge natural fancy in the black rhodium that makes it. There is a rose cut diamond in the center. That's a white diamond. There are very few white diamonds. They're just along the outer edges of the tops of the wings, the centerpiece there. The rest are all set. If it's in rhodium, it's a fancy color diamond from greens to pinks to yellows to orange. And I even see a red and a purple or 2 in there as well, much like that last pendant. The diamond weight here, though, is substantial. There's 824. Let me say that again. 8 carats 24 of multicolored fancy diamond weight. That's just the multicolors. There's a 16 point, oh, one more thing, Tony. It's also an 18 karat yellow gold. Wow. So you have the 18K, you have 8 carats and 1/4 of fancy colors, and then you have a 16-point center pear-shaped rose cut, and then you have another 51 points in white diamond weight that's along the top and the bottom of the butterfly wings. What do we think? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And when you talk about designer styles, yeah, it's a larger ring, but still easy to wear. and I'll try it on for you, and I want you to think about it because we're only about 90 seconds away from the top of the hour, and this is something else, isn't it? Never really seen anything quite like this before except for that one time, and I know it was popular, so we've been working ever since to bring one back. And if you were one of the many who missed out, or maybe you're just seeing it for the first time and loving it, well, here's a great chance to pick it up right now. So this is going to be where, well, I just want to give you a little preview because we're right at the top of the hour, and I do have a very important top of the hour special for you, but I just had to show this to you, and may I show it to you on the hand? Yes. 3 stone, you got it. We'll flash that again. Do you see how this is all off center and how it kind of diagonally floats up the hand here? I mean, that's intentional so that you don't really see, it's not just a straight on regular piece, right? This just gives you that almost like, again, kind of translates across the hand. This is all elevated so it doesn't hit the side fingers there. You can wear it on the index finger at the end of the hand. You can really wear it wherever you wish, except probably pinky or thumb. I mean, this is just a slab of 18K. I've got the 3 stone here. Let's come back in. Do you want to see it on the hand or up close? Here it is one more time on the 3 stone style. And then the butterfly's coming up a little bit later. So stay with us because, very close to 9 carats in diamonds coming your way. And do you think we're going to charge a 9 carat diamond price? But remembering that that 8 carat 24 is very impressive in the fancy colors as well. So remember, you've got 891 in diamonds, 18 karat gold, and the butterfly. So this is the 3 stone, just a last look at that one. And then we do have something special for our top of the hour. It is arrived already. Oh my goodness, that was a quick first hour. And that's what happens when you're selling jewelry really, really affordably. So did that help out? Shaylin, is that good? We're all good? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, just let me know so we can move right along because it's the top of the hour. So want to welcome everybody to the show. 3 stone ring has been spoken for, and we're so glad you're with us tonight. Glad you're here. We've got a very special show for you for the next 2 hours, and we are TVON. So you expect values, you get values. We got some big ones tonight. We even have, I did bring out the 22 karat 71 blue wing. Just FYI, if you're thinking about a very, very large blue wing block D, that's the largest I have in all of jewelry, and it's going to be pretty special. It's coming up. I wanted to start the hour, though, with something really, really, really cool. It's affordable, and it's a heart-shaped, and it's a yellow diamond. So we're very excited. The butterfly is still to come, so we're going to be getting to that within this show. So if you're going, I need to know a little more about that, well, it is headed your way. Let's talk about heart-shaped yellows. We don't see a lot of heart shapes, and when we do, they tend to go really, really quickly. So we want to bring you a heart-shaped yellow diamond. We don't have many left. It's not going to be that 2 carat that everybody loved, but it was like $12,000. This is actually a little bit more affordable, but it's still over a 1/2 carat. So let me show you this one here. Oh, I love this. So pretty because it really is a defined heart shape here. It's item number 6649. Let us know if you have requests that we can help you out with. We'll do that. We can, just like already, we've had a couple requests, and it sounds like found them exactly what they were looking for. So that's very, very exciting. And as we take a look at this, this is our natural fancy yellow and starts with a 51 pointer. So that's really substantial in its own right to get that heart shape at 51. But then you get 74 points in diamonds. That'll be your white diamonds, and an additional 8 points in the halo, which actually looks like more than that. So exquisite diamond weight all the way around, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. And we also have a total diamond weight here of a carat 33. So even, I love that double row down the shoulders is really special. So you get just a little extra. And then if you look at the inside, there's that scroll work that makes up that basket, and the under gallery itself is really the heart shape within. So you've got that extra special design on the interior as well, and maybe that's going to be symbolic as you wear it. Here's what we'll do on our carat 33. Stunning, stunning, stunning diamond. I love that center stone, the fact that it's a beautiful high-end yellow. You get a lot of that bright, pristine color. That's what I think, it's hard to always pinpoint what that color is without a lot of comparisons side by side, and we don't have any other heart shapes. So here it is, but that's not really perfect, just what you want. You know, it's not too muddy, it's not too brown, it's not too orangey. It's really got that, what I always say is think about the highlighters. I think that's a visual image we can all conjure, is that kind of highlighter, as if you're sitting down to highlight your favorite passage in a book. That's a color we can all kind of identify, and when you see that stone, you realize, oh yeah, that's it. That's the color you ideally want, that bright, beautiful, sensational color. But what we're going to do here is make a really, really cool ring, a very affordable price tag for our top of the hour. So another special, just quick deal here, but this is what it looks like on. So it's definitely going to give you more visual than I think even a 51 pointer would typically would expect to give. But we're really thrilled to bring it down from our $29.99 price tag, going a whole lot lower than that, starting off right. And then we've got a turquoise pendant coming up as well that's brand new. So that's going to be on the way. But this is a really special way to get your big diamond 51 pointer. I love that when we've got, you know, this is the time of year when there's a lot of anniversaries, right? When there's a lot of weddings, there's a lot of anniversaries. So it really is that kind of thing where I think if you're celebrating an anniversary, this would be a wonderful way to celebrate and honor that with jewelry. A great way to wear something that maybe is different from the typical wedding set style, but has that romance built in with the heart shape and the fact that it is still a diamond, and there's your face on flush view. So when you're looking at it directly through the center, that's what it looks like right there. And you can see that bigger outer halo in the white diamonds. So well done. It's the yellow diamond halo that acts to make that 51 pointer look even larger than it is. And what we're going to do is there's a huge markdown on this one, and that's why I wanted to highlight our top of the hour here, is because this is a lot better than its $29.99 predecessor of a price. We're going to give it a much better value on the way, but all you have to do is dial in, because that is what has been the key to getting in on these values tonight, has been whoever dials in first. And speaking of heart shapes, stay with me, because we have probably, it's funny, I was talking, the jewelry department and I were talking today, and we had never seen anything like this before. So I'm just going to flash it, because if you're a heart-shaped lover, stick around, look what's coming up. Never seen anything like it. We'll explain. It is a floating heart-shaped diamond. We'll talk about it. But this is going to be so affordable, and we have nobody on the phone lines yet. So come on in. Heart shapes are usually really, really in demand. And, well, it's a supply and demand issue where they're highly in demand, but we don't have a lot of them, which usually means the price tag should go up, not down. We are going way down in price tag. It's not even $1,999. There's $1,000 right back to you. And I think we can all get behind saving $1,000 on anything right now, right? Save your $1,000. Go on your merry way. Maybe you're getting a beautiful something to go with it. How about this instead of $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,799? It's my last yellow diamond heart shape. Now, obviously, there's always that possibility that one might come in, but it's not a good probability. So that's where, again, if you're loving the heart shapes, it's time to dial right now. It's not $17 or $16 or $15.99, and this is a lot of ring for a very teeny, tiny little price. And it's not $1,500 or even $1,499. I'd say come on in if you love it. Over half carat is a substantial size to get in your diamond. We're bringing it out to a better value than even $1,499. But think about heart shapes when you talk about what we have even limited in stones across the board. No matter what it is, no matter what it is, it could be mandarin, it could be sapphire, it could be aqua. There aren't a lot of heart shapes here. So that's what's so vital to remember, is that when you get those rare opportunities to get a heart shape, especially when it's in that higher end, superstar quality of rare exotic diamond that is natural in color, not treated to get there, that's what makes it important. And yet, they were willingly wasting rough, which is why here and everywhere else you don't see a lot of heart-shaped stones in this kind of, really in any exotic material, but especially diamonds, especially the fancy colors of diamonds. You're just not seeing heart shapes available. Take a look. We're going to do better than $14.99. Take a look and we'll make it easy. $1,399 on the heart shape, and that'll make it yours and all yours. And then I'm thinking that necklace, that big time white diamond heart shape. Oh, that necklace is done so well. And with that 18 karat gold, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We'll give you a little break on the heart shapes. I've got that turquoise pendant coming up. And don't forget, if you want a 1 carat or greater in a yellow diamond, we have a whole wheel. Now, there won't be a heart shape because that's it. But I do have an oval and a cushion and a pear shape all coming up on a discount wheel tonight in 1 carat plus yellow diamonds. So that's exciting as well. Let's get to our Sleeping Beauty, because that is where we started the show with some hoops. That was fun. Anybody who just tuned in is like, wait, did she say Sleeping Beauty hoops? They are sold. But we will work to get more back. I don't know if that's possible. We're going to try. But here's what we do in the meantime in a pendant. Take a look at this. This is really almost reminds me of a cameo, the way it's finished, because look at that. Solid gold through the back. all mirror finish through the back. And then here's your Sleeping Beauty stone. It's our larger one here in pendants. It's item number 7392. And yep, this is brand new here tonight. Always excited to see a brand new design in a pendant where usually there's just a little bit, just fewer options because they're pretty straightforward usually in a pendant. This is nice to see an extravagant size. It's a 278 Sleeping Beauty, but then also 5-point diamond. That's a one single larger diamond there in the top. That's your bail. And then it's going to be hidden, tucked right in behind that star, which appropriate because this is the star of the turquoise world. And once again, it is a 278. So 278 on the carat weight, and it's a 5-point individual diamond, and you can get any gold. I love that. We've all loved the star design. Sometimes maybe a star by itself, though, is carrying that theme to the point where you're going, well, I don't know if I want to invest in just that. So this is that star design combined with what really is the star of the show here, which is that Sleeping Beauty. And I think we can all love a large Sleeping Beauty pendant, but to get just that little bit of that nod to that star design, which is a beautiful classic star, but be that the bail so that it's the extra. It's that, you know, not just only a star design, but it's something a little bit more modern where you're getting the star design element, but with that beautiful turquoise. And then, oh, look at that. How cool. Love the way it's set with that bezel border plus the prongs, so it's super secure. And we only have, oh gosh, we've got a couple, so that's new because unfortunately on everything else, one of a kinds, but I knew there was something here that we must have one of or more than one of, and this is it. So in the pendant, we're going to do better than $14.99. Just want to send it flying out. Give us a call. And then again, the back is finished entirely all the way behind it. It's a very large piece of Sleeping Beauty. And we've had this discussion. I had this discussion yesterday on my off day with a viewer who said, well, I appreciate you, helping me with Sleeping Beauty because everywhere I go, everything I find in jewelry stores, because I know you guys sell out of it really quickly, and she was inquiring about a piece that is long sold out, and she said, everything I find when you read the fine print, it's composite, it's stabilized. It's basically pieces of turquoise or powders glued together, and that's not what we have. So remember, when you're comparing pricing, and I'm going to show this on the neckline here for you, when you're comparing pricing out and about, just remember, even if you're seeing a really fine quality of turquoise, a lot of times in today's day and age, it's just essentially a composite material, and that is not priced the same way, and it's amazing what you can spend even on what should be a lot less. So keep that in mind. We're really bringing you a really special opportunity to get the one that everything's trying to resemble, the one that everyone's trying to create, but it's very tough to do, and that larger diamond to boot, and it's not even 14 or 13 or 12. We're going to get you a special treat here. This was my technical top of the hour here. I just had to slide that yellow diamond in for a look because I know we have the heart-shaped lovers out there, but I'll tell you right now, this is going to be flying out of here. We only got a couple, so that's where it's limited, but you're going to choose your gold. So if you do prefer the white gold with your turquoise, no problem. But it's not even $12 or $11 or $10.99. It's not even $1,000. And I want to do something better than $9.99 just for everybody who's just kind of tuning in with us and waiting to see what's new and fresh and hot on a Wednesday. Well, here it is. Sleeping Beauty, bigger diamond, and I will not make it $9.99. That is the should-be price at my lowest. We're going to take it even lower because, again, $14.99 didn't stick with that. Already blew past that with a $500 discount, and now it's going even lower. On our largest turquoise here that, again, is solid through and through. Not just glued, not just stapled. This is not just little chips or pieces or anything like that. This is not a mixture. It's not a powder. It's not ground up. This is what is a solid slab, which is what makes it so special. And it's not even $9.99. Come on in. We're going to be getting very busy on these phone lines, but it's a matter of who can dial in first because instead of $9.99 or $899, that is not your price. It's time to dial. Everybody, time to go. We're not even making it $888 or $799 or $777 for our 278 turquoise, one that you can gift, one that you can give, one that you can wear every day, goes with everything, and try this amazing Sleeping Beauty. We're busy on the phone lines. We got one gone, two gone. I have one left. And I'm still not to my lowest price. Let's get it even lower than $777 or even $749. You got to dial. We've already got, we might be sold out. Tell you what, make it $699 for the pendant. And that's it. And we'll give it 60 seconds and then it'll be on its way out of here. So that's the way to do it. $699 for a nearly 3-carat solid gold. Look behind that. Again, even if one day you wanted to reverse it and wear it like that, you certainly could. It's a shame to hide that turquoise, though, with as lavish and beautiful as that is. We have one left, so I don't even know if 50 seconds is going to be if that's even too much time, but we're gonna find out here. $6.99 if you'd like the last one. 2 went just like that, and we have 1 more remaining, and that's that. Any gold you'd like? Yes, thank you so much. JT, you're on the yellow diamond, right? Not on the turquoise? Okay. Just trying to keep track, and I didn't count you in. So 30 seconds left. All right, last call on the turquoise. I love that star design. Just again, subtle. Not all about the star. The star is really secondary. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at it on the hand here for you. Here you go. It's going to be, look at that. One time I forget to do it. Give me the measurement. Yeah, absolutely. Here it is. 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom on the pendant. And solid turquoise all the way through and through from the best mine in the world. $6.99. Okay, so next up, we're going to show you that diamond necklace in a bit. I'll tell you, that heart-shaped necklace is so pretty. So what makes this unique? And I'm going to show it to you. I think the best way is just to hold it up close so you can really see the stone. I have a white diamond in a heart shape. Can't remember the last time I saw or brought you a white diamond in a heart shape. This is not a pendant. It's an entire necklace. I'm going to show it to you up close here so you can see, because what makes this so unique, and this will be the piece you wear every single day. I'd say this would be, if there was even such a thing as anything easier to wear than a DBTY, this could be it. With that piece of a heart-shaped white diamond set right on your neckline, which is closest to your heart as far as what jewelry we wear. 7268 is the number. And I really want you to see this first here, all the different directions. There's no basket behind it. This is the first time myself and our jewelers have ever seen this, because we were talking about this earlier. We've seen drilled diamonds. Even recently, I had a couple of designs. Boy, I love looking at the fire from all the angles. We've seen diamonds that are drilled where there's that teeny tiny, and let me tell you, not easy to do, where you're doing a pinpoint, essentially creating that drill. Basically, you're creating a hole through the diamond. And let me tell you something, that is what will take away some of your carat weight. The carat weight is on the finished diamond, but this starts and is a bigger look than what you're getting. The carat weight is a 39 pointer. One more thing, Tony, it's in 18 karat gold. We did this right. We knew you were gonna wear this every day, likely, so we did it in highest purity gold we make jewelry out of. It's 18 karat yellow gold only. It is a 39 point heart-shaped VS stone. Also, it has an adjustable chain. We saw this once the other day, and oh my goodness, this bead, there's a silicone bead inside that is gonna allow you, it still has a clasp that's a spring ring with the other half here, which is your link. But instead of being just 18 inches, you have the ability to move that bead inside to make it a shorter length. So 18 is the maximum length, 18 inches, but you can wear it anywhere higher than that. So even if you need like a really tiny choker size, if you're 15, if you want to wear it at 15 or 14 and a half, you can. If you want to wear it up against the neckline or like a true choker style, you can. And then one day you loosen it and wear it up to 18. So up to 18 adjustable, 39 point center. It looks bigger because it was, but again, with the drilling, because you see what they did here. They gave it 2 points in which it's drilled. I've only seen diamonds that were drilled one time and attached to an O-ring, but because we wanted to be this centerpiece, and I just love looking at the back of it. Look at that. I love it all the way around. I just love it. I'm doing like diamond gymnastics here. And the Russian judge just gave me a 10 because that is that perfect. I mean, the diamond is a 10, right? But you have the 2 drills, so it's basically keeping it level. You'll never have to worry about it flipping or flopping, even though I'm purposely moving it just so you can see the amazing color and clarity of the diamond, because trust me, if you saw a diamond like this typically, as you moved it, it would look very yellow and brown from the sides and from the back. This one does not, so it's really speaking to the quality of this diamond. We only have, oh my gosh, come in guys, come in early. I'm gonna put it against the hand here for you as well, just so you can see a little size perspective. Obviously, it's supposed to be dainty and petite, but it's really all about that large diamond. And look at that. That diamond just does not stop. Do you like the little heart-shaped end cap as well? So that when you use that adjustability, if you have anything shorter than an 18, this is going to be what's draping, and you'll have that little mirror finished heart-shaped end cap down the back of the neckline. It is so stunning. And come on in, 18K. Just like that, just yellow gold, just 18 karat gold. Who wants the most amazing, beautiful gift? And when everything else, sure, we see diamond solitaires set all the time, but they're set in a basket. They're set in a basket with gold behind it with prongs, kind of just like, you know, taking away from the cut of the diamond. Look at how that diamond shines from a distance away. We're going to try it on for you. Remember, only yellow gold here. I just want you to be able to get on the phone lines early, and I'm going to make this a deal so that you can have an amazing value. Look at that from a distance there. I don't even know if I have it on the right way, or did I put it on backwards? No, I think I got it right. But that's if you wore it a little, like, you see what I mean by a choker length? You could actually wear it up high. A 16-inch normally hits right around my microphone on me, but if you wanted to, because of that adjustability, you could wear it up a little higher, you could wear it lower, you can wear it all the way up to 18, which goes right about there. But look at that stunning way. It's going to sit just beautifully, and it truly looks, because of the way it's drilled, it looks like it is floating. It is like it is floating, even more so than your typical basket settings. We have, oh boy, I still want to get away from this $49.99 price tag, and it is an exquisite VS diamond. There's no question about that. I'm not asking for $49.99. Should be. Check this out. Designer World, you would pay 3 times that at minimum. Here's what I'll do instead of $49.99. We're going to get you a better value. Come on in early if you're thinking about it. What a great gift this would be. Big diamond, again, looks bigger. Yes. Why? Because, again, they lost some of that carat weight when it's drilled like that. So do keep that in mind. Looks like a ½ carat or more. And whoever knows in the heart shape. You see so few heart shapes, it's harder to gauge than like the round brilliance that we see all the time. I just can't get over this color and clarity, given that we're showing it against a white background. And look at that. No body color at all. Who loves it? I'm going to make it a lot easier than even $49.99 or $39.99. I just want to sell it. And we've never had anything like it. I would say it's going to be never when we see something else like it in the future. You like it already? Who loves it already? Got a couple people on the lines already? Loving the necklace? Got to make it better than even $3,000. And I mean $29.99 stealing it. Remember that necklace itself is all in 18 karat solid gold. Allison, do you like it too? Oh boy. And you like it as well. 3 callers on the line, all love in the heart. I can't remember having a yellow, or rather a white diamond heart shape, ever. You know what I'm going to do? Will you go ahead and just say yes? Because you know what? I love the enthusiasm, so I'm going to get the price even lower. How about $1,999? Better yet, I'll do better. I'm going to do better than $19.99. Better. And remember, that is an 18 karat yellow gold Rolo link chain. Adjustable. Adjustable to any length, 18 or lower. So 18 or smaller. I'm not even asking 19. $18.99, $17.99. I love the enthusiasm. Call us now if you haven't already. I won't even ask for $17.99. I have never seen a diamond drilled twice in a heart shape. It is making it. I'm going to insist that any heart shaped diamond I have from here on out be set like this. It's amazing. I won't even ask for $17.99. Let me know if you've got it, operators. Should we go lower? I'm going to go lower. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from the computer. I don't want to hear it. The computer says one thing, I say another. I'm not asking for 17 or 16 or even $1,599 blowout time, and an 18 karat gold chain will cost you more. I'll make it $1,499 right now for the heart-shaped diamond, looking like a ½ carat, solid 18 karat yellow gold, and $1,499 for the necklace. It's not a pendant, it's a full-on necklace that you have. And this is just, look at this, all the way around. I just cannot stop turning it and turning it because that is the quality of the stone, and this is just, that is so it. That is the one to own right there. So that's $14.99. We'll give it 30 seconds. I think it's gone. We're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. Isn't that exquisite? What do we think? I mean, that is the most, it just, you know what it looks like? It looks like high-end couture money is what that looks like. We've got 18 seconds remaining. Jalen, how can I help you? You got it. 9 seconds left. Oh, pretty. I just like seeing it twirl. What a piece. That is just simple, wear every day, look like $1 million, elegance. Oh, love it. Okay, I'm not even a heart-shaped person, and I love that piece. Okay, next up, I'm going to get you a look at something special here in our Zambian. I know I had a big one the other day, maybe it was a week or two ago. I do have another one. This time it's an emerald cut. Ah, look at that. It's beautiful. The most showy Zambian I've ever had, and it's got fingerprints all over it, but it's worth a look, right? Wow. Let's get this one home. You know what it looks like? It looks like a rubellite if rubellite could be perfectly clean. That's what it reminds me of. Rubellites are not perfectly clean. This looks like a rubellite that is just stunning clarity. The item number 7250. I got to polish it up here. Let me polish it and try it on because it's the cutting that makes this the wow. It's a 9 carat 11, and yes, I have an emergency. And that is, we have one of the better values you're going to see on this 9 carat 11 Zambian garnet. It is the color shifting variety of Tanzanian garnet, and watch this. I'm going to center it up on my hand and then look at this shine. This red and hot pink fuchsia that comes through like nothing else. And you know, you're seeing a lot less purple. That's what's so amazing. We better make sure this is even marked correctly because Zambians usually have a lot more of the purples, and this is just like rubellite. It's pink and red is what this is. You're forgoing the purples and the blues that you normally see. I'm not saying those won't come in a certain light, but this is where you're predominantly red and pink. Take a look at it again now that it's all polished up and ready to go. 911 plus a 96-point diamond weight around the halo there. And what do we think of this? Go ahead, JT. The ring, the yellow diamond. Thank you. Look at this. Ooh-wee. That's just pretty. It's like a light show happening on your hand. 96 points is the diamond weight, Tone. 96 points. Loving it. Loving the fact we got a great value. Just to make sure it disappears here, because here we are headed into the museum tonight. Oh yeah, and you might want to call early because the last time I had a big Zambian, it was $7,500 and it flew. This one, not $7,500. That is ooh, this is just clarity. Look, you're actually seeing the undergallery. Let me show you the inside. There it is. So you see how that just comes to that point where it sits, that bar of gold that mimics the shape of the stone is just sitting at the hand there, elevates it up with all these, think of it like an elongated pear shape that's making up that basket. And then there is that exquisite stone. Ooh, that's a pretty stone and rare to get a 9 carat plus size like that. No, it's not 75. And no, it's not 65. Oh, we're going to see this out the door in a hurry. This is just one opportunity for one lucky caller and one museum hunter. If you just wanted to your dream is to go in and raid the museum and you want to shop the museum, this is the way to do it right here and now because it's not $6,500. And get ready. We're going to show that aqua. Is anybody thinking about that big aqua? I flashed it earlier. Best color we've seen in an aquamarine is here. And then we've got yellow diamond and tanzanite too. A lot to get to, but I'm going to make this easy for you. Instead of 65, I'm just blowing it out. First caller, somebody needs to have this Zambian when they get that clean. And I've never yet seen one that is red like this is red. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Do you see how that's lighting up? Every single aspect. We love emerald cuts in color because that's what a good emerald cut can do. You'll see it later with the tanzanite. But you know what? I just need to make this an easy deal right now. I mean, look at this. Every angle, stunning. I'll make it just easy. First caller, I appreciate that we've got some callers on the phone lines earlier already. Changing the gold if you want us to. So if you would prefer yellow, rose, I'd probably stick to the yellow or the white on this one. But you know what? It is not $65, $55, $45, or even $3,500. You got to have that stone. If you appreciate the pinks and the reds and the fuchsias and the glow, get this right now for $29.99. First caller. That's it. $29.99 on a huge, largest we have left in our collection. It is the 9 carat plus Zambian garnet. Looking forward to seeing who's got that collector's piece right there. And then we're marching on because we only have, gosh, about 90 minutes left in the show, and we've got a lot to share with you. Plus another wheel's on the way. It's just a trio. We've got the ruby and the emerald and the sapphire. It's called my big three trio, which big three stones in a trio. Choosing any of your favorites. We also do have a really, really beautiful, the butterfly is coming up. Give you a great opportunity on that butterfly. And then we also do have, the big tanzanite emerald cut, which is going to be kind of like we're going to see the reds out of that tanzanite, but it's also on a blue and purple base. And there's the emerald cut I'm talking about. That's pretty. And that's in a bridge modified around this emerald cut. And I know we can't get enough of our emerald cuts, and we're really limited on what we have. The big one went the other day. Got a really special way to bring you an emerald cut here tonight. Plus, the big aqua is on the way as well. So we're going to get you all of that. But here we go next. I'm going to show you this really, really important. And maybe we go, I think now that we've seen that tanzanite come out, we're just probably all really excited about that emerald cut because it is just such an exquisite design. Let's take a look at this. And yet we're going to see the beauty once again of an emerald cut and how it plays with the beauty of the stone inherently and just lets all those colors shine right on through. Take a look at this. That is beautiful. It also is going to be our bigger stone, but you know, really kind of hitting that size that I think is really wearable, where it's not going to be that, you know, necessarily 6, 7, 8, 10 carat stone. But I do want to show you all the angles here so you can really appreciate what it does and how the reds and the bright, almost like a, it looks like an electric blue coming through, like we see in a cornflower blue or in a blue zircon even. You see there's interesting things happening besides red. That's obviously at this point what we're used to seeing out of our blue wings, but do you see how electrified these bright blues become all the way through? And it's not just the step facets that are going north and south, but also the horizontal facets as well. So all done in a custom made bridge around this 4 carat 25. The item number is 7084, and I just really want to bring this out for you. Give you a special opportunity. My wheel's been all little, it's sloping all night long. It's been a little weird, so I don't know what happened to it. It was fine on Sunday, and now it's got a weird little slope to it. So I'm trying to fix that. But here's what we're going to do. I have got 7084. It's the 425, as I mentioned. It's also, though, about this modified bridge. And when I say modified, we have a lot of bridge settings that we do, you know, as standards here that have become really, really popular. But generally, they just fit one type of stone. And what happens is usually those stones are 1 carat or 2. When you get a stone that's a larger size like this, we really for a while didn't put the larger stones in the bridge because they just didn't fit and you couldn't build the bridge properly around it and underneath it. But this is why I say modified. It was custom made around this stone, and how they do that is they can't just let that bridge be that perpendicular kind of line meeting the centerpiece. Because the stone in the center is so large, what they had to do is they really had to give it that angle. So when you see the sides of the band, instead of being straight across like most of our bridge mountings do, you see how they angle and they flare out. So as they get up towards the centerpiece, which is where your big halo is, they get a little wider and wider and wider. So it kind of just, again, it's that proper setting and fitting for this stone. Take a look, you see what I mean? So that's where I'm saying this is all custom built. This is custom made. The diamond weight is 111. So there's a lot of diamond weight going on. And then you have the double row going right down underneath. You can see there's that magnificence of having the true bridge, which I know you get to even from the sides. I mean, we saw straight on how you see the reds and the blues and the purple flashes. But from the sides, I love looking through the stone and you're seeing the diamonds. It looks like suddenly the diamonds are in the stone, right? But they're not. They're underneath of it. So that just is another. And there you just see the brilliance of the diamonds through the stone. And then there's the lead, which is that amazing wow factor of the neons, multiple colors of neon you get straight on, and in any gold color you want. It's just a fantastic piece. And the modified bridge is everything, truly custom for this piece. We've got $79.99 as our price tag. Want to get you around that. If we have some folks out there digging the emerald cut, I know it's my favorite for the emerald, for the blue wings by far. It's my favorite cut for the stone. It shows it off, and that's, let me just add, that's with an asterisk, okay? That is my favorite cut for the stone if it is that super, super, super top quality blue wing. Because what the big kind of hurdle is with the emerald cuts is sometimes if the stone isn't like the deepest, richest, darkest saturation, you'll end up with a little void in the middle. So and I'm showing you face up. Do you see that stone? Like if you were to look at the middle, some emerald cuts, quite a few of them actually, would look a lighter color. They'd look like a lighter hue in the middle. Do you see how this stone, in addition to all the wow factor of having those flashes and those laser lights, it really is consistent color all the way through, and that's what makes it so important. So instead of $79.99, tell you what we're going to do. I'm in love with this stone. I think it's one for the ages. I think it's one to own. If you are looking for where do I go that's like everyday wearable, because I get it, and that's obviously depends on the person a bit, but I think when you're looking at stones that have some size and some presence, and you want that wow factor in blue wing, you're probably not looking at the 1 carats, right? but oftentimes we only see that super, super, super exotic color when they get to 10 carats and up. And not everybody's wearing a 10 carat every day. So I wanted to bring you something that's like a true, like a happy medium, right? Wearable, still a great size, still that wow factor, but you know, something you can handle wearing every day, but then it builds the jewelry under it. So it gives it a great platform to rest on the hand so that it's comfortable. I'm gonna put it on the auction block. We got nobody at $79.99, so let's help you. Own it for less. Come on in and take a look. I want to try it on the hand here for you. It's not going to be $79.99 tonight. Here's how we do it. And I'm just looking like, oh gosh, halfway through the show. Got to make sure that we can really wow everybody with this Tanzanite opportunity, and I will do just that. Instead of $79.99, or instead of, think about starting at $65, but you know what? Got to get everybody in too, because the emerald cuts are just so limited at this point. Let's do what we can. Do you see how it just wings back? If you don't have a blue wing in this size range, I find, and I hear from a lot of shoppers with us, that typically echo the sentiment, which is, I like that 4 carat. The 4 to 5 carat is where I'm comfortable every day. Having the best quality, but still having a size that's everyday wearable. How about 6,000? 55, 5,000, 45? I'll tell you, if we do 4,000, that's half already. Half off. Going to do better than that for you right now. This is just quite the bridge. The reds from a distance away are telling. When you see it on the hand and you're that far away and you see those reds, tells you something good is going on in that stone. Okay, nobody's at 4. Let's try something else. And there's a lot of diamond weight here. This isn't just a half carat or even 1 carat. It's a carat 11. And a bridge mounting is one of our most gold inclusive, which we're talking about heavy gold weights on a bridge mounting like this. Not even 35, not even 3,000. Ladies and gentlemen and blue wing black tea lovers all over the world, we're not even going to ask $3,000 to get it started. The bridge is more. Let's go lower. You're going to pick your gold color. You're going to pick your size. You're not even going to pay, though, $3,500 to just get in. Let's make it $2,500 to start. And that's the Mega Blue Wing. And you can go up in $50 increments if we get that open. And that's probably not an if, but a win. Because at $25 on an $8,000 ring that's got this kind of look and this kind of wow and this kind of bold neon color, $2,500 in 60 seconds to get it going. And this is all of the angles, all the looks. Look at that stone. I mean, we are up close to show you. But you see, that's not just because we're up close. That you saw from a distance away. When that's on the hand from a mile away, you're still seeing the beautiful saturation levels. And this stone is doing something different. It usually, if you're lucky, you'll get that blue and that purple base with the red flashes. This is doing something a little bit abnormal. And that's a good thing, because you're getting, what we're really seeing are like electric blues. Do you see it? Like the faceting that runs all the way up and down the stone, it's not just red, it's giving you like this bright pop of, it truly is, it's like an electric blue coming all the way through where those reds, it's almost like the red then just switches up with the blues and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And we have no open at 25. So we're going to do something a little different. We're not going to start at 25. I just really want to get this one at home so somebody can experience all of this that we're talking about. Sometimes it's just, it's for as beautiful as it looks on TV, there is truly nothing like seeing a blue wing in person. And if you don't have a 4 carat yet, here's a really great way to go. I won't even ask for 25. Let's just start even lower. Let's start at 24. You know what? Forget about it. Let's start at 20. Let's just start at $2,000. You can't buy a bridge with any stone in it, even the little one that we do with the 1 carat in diamonds. You cannot buy a bridge alone for $2,000. We're going to get you a $425, and let's give it 60 final seconds now. Let's try that on and see if we can get you a really, really, really big savings, just to make sure we can get a little activity on these auctions. So that's my first, it may be my last, but here we are, $2,000 instead of $25 with a $50 increment if and when, and there it is with 45 seconds ticking by. We just have another $500 potentially saved right there. Another $500 back to you in your pocket for bidding now as opposed to, I don't know, 2 minutes ago. Here's where we make it happen. So 2,000, no go. All right, so 30 seconds left to make it official. Come on in if you want to be starting this or give yourself a chance. Then we got this big trio. It's the big 3 in gems, but it's also the big 3 in values in ruby, sapphire, and emerald coming up. final call on that Tanzanite. $425, $2,000, and a carat 11 in diamonds to go with it. No. All right, no open. Let's move. Aqua. Y'all waiting for the aqua? That's not going to get any less expensive. The Sierra Santa Maria I have today is just for anybody who wants that $10,000, you know, multi-million-dollar look. But right here, about $10,000 on that one. Okay. No open. Let's move along. We've got the big butterfly coming up. Also a flexible eternity ring. That kind of sounds different and intriguing, right? Well, the beauty of it is you don't need to worry about sizing. And this is what we're talking about. Have you ever seen a ring like this before? That's a ring. Ink. And that's the ring. So we have that for you. It's kind of fun and new. So something else for our designer diamond lovers. Let's just show it to you. I was telling you about this at the beginning of the show because it's kind of cool how you've got a coiled ring that is flexible in the way that the gold is built. So it's going to be this great wrap around your finger design, and it's going to be one size fits most. So best for, and this is how it coils around. So you've got end caps on either end. It fillets out, and this is just a real quick deal because I actually have one in white, one in yellow, one in rose. This looks like something you would not want to try at home with another piece of jewelry, am I right? But look at that. You see how that just sprung back? That's my rose gold. I also have it in white gold. I'll show you that. Let me know if you'd like one. White gold, yellow gold, and rose gold are all here. We have one of each. Let's get them out the door just in case you want an eternity band. So the big deal with eternity bands is this, and why I don't typically show them is they can be really difficult because you're never really getting your actual size. I know when you shop them out in the world, we have a lot of people on the phone lines all of a sudden. So either they love this flexible eternity style that wraps and coils 3 times around your finger, which again, right now, it's a smaller size. But remember, it kind of opens up and closes down because it's all flexible. The item number is 7404. I'm sorry, do we have, I'm seeing a lot of hands up in the air. Does it mean we have the open on the auction? Is that what I'm getting at? I think that's what we're doing here. Do we have anybody want to start it? All right, so we'll wait on the flexible bands here for a moment and bring this on back. Is it? Everybody else that's on, JT? Are you on the Tanzanite or what are you on? Oh, okay. Well, I had a couple people doing that, so I thought we'd bring it on back. Apparently, I moved too quickly. Jalen, you're on something else, right? Okay. So here's where we have 7084. Let me come back on in, and we'll all take a look because it looks like we've got the open. At a 425, you just saw it, 425 blue wing with a carat 11. Yes, you've got the open, right? So we've got the open officially. We have the open at 2. It's $50 increments, and I'll make it you a deal. If we can get this done in a hurry, because we've already seen it, yes. And the wraparound ring's coming up next, by the way, if anyone's thinking about that one. That's coming up, so don't fear. We're going to get back to that. But I'm a little concerned right now that we're just, we had that delay and got the open after the fact, and I'm going to give it 2 minutes so that we can just sell it. And that way, if you are thinking about it, the time to call is right now. Because we're not going to just wait and wait and wait and wait. Because if you wait, historically, when you wait that long for an open, usually it means you're not going to have a whole lot of people in. So this is last call right now. But we do have the open. So at this point, we're looking for $2,050. That would be all the difference it's going to take between sitting on the sidelines at home and going, oh, what a great value, and having this ring sent to your house instead of wherever our open's at. So $2,000 we have. We're looking for $2,050 to get you in, to keep the auction going if we can. We're going to give it 2 minutes though. So this was, again, a little late, late to build here, late to get an open, late to start, but we are going to go ahead and wow you right now with this last call on this value. $2,000. Do not let this, if you're waiting on a bigger emerald cut, remember what I tell you just about every day here, every day and every night that I'm with you guys. We're always talking about the emerald cuts, the lack of going forward emerald cuts. I had our biggest ones the other day, the 8 carats. Now I do have, in fairness, I have a 2271, okay? I have it right here. So technically this is not my largest, but the 2271 is great if you're looking to spend like $35,000. I can show it, I can discount it, but it will not be $2,000. The fact is, this 425 right now has no other choice but to go out at $2,000 or whatever your bid may be if you dial in the next 2-minute clock. That's what we're going to give it here to find our winner. And if it's just $2,000, well, so be it, value of a lifetime. But $2,050 is not too bad either. and 2100 and 2500. And remember, we were supposed to start it at like 55. Got it down below that, 45, and then 4, and then 3, and I was sure to get, and then at 25, I was sure it would get an open. And here we sit with just the open, so we got that done. But now we're looking for more bidders, people, fans. Tanzanite, Blue Wing, Block D, it's here. Let's give it 2 minutes, and I'll try it on again. And this is that rare emerald cut that is not only that unique size, but is doing all of this. Have you guys ever seen, you've seen enough of them here, right? If you've watched our show, you've probably seen a good handful of Blue Wings. Look at how the red switches places with, like, I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It's like an electric blue raspberry color. I have not seen that before. And that's what's happening in this stone. We have 90 seconds left, 95 technically, but come on in. It's never too early to dial, because oftentimes it's just you miss out by a matter of seconds and it's too late. Here it is on the hand. Watch this glow. Watch the kind of light that comes through that stone from a distance away. Look at how same thing's happening. The reds and those bright electric blues. We're in final call. Is anybody else thinking about this one? I know we've got our open right over here. Let me see if Antonio's thinking about it. He might be on something else. We're checking right now. Check, 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 check. That's like the beginning of the show. Check, check, check. Let's do it again. Make sure they can hear me far and wide. Make sure that everyone sees this 425 value with the carat 11 in diamonds in the bridge. Yes, I'm changing the gold color and sizing it for you for free. There's a lot more going on free in this ring, though, besides the sizing and the shipping and the gold color change. Because right now, the stone is free. Half of that mounting is free. I'm not kidding you guys. A carat 11 in that amount of gold, when it runs underneath down the middle and meets up in the sides, and look at that. That is not a $2,000 mounting. That's why it can't be a $2,000 ring. But it can if you dial in 25 seconds. We're looking for $2,050. It's last call on this one. Our last chance right here, right now. It's not too late, but in about 20 seconds here, it will be. And we'll get to that flexible eternity band, which is really cool. And then we've got that trio, the big 3 stones in a trio of options. And yes, there's a 2271 emerald cut, but that's not $2,000. It's gonna be a little more than that. So here's your chance to get what I think is really a wearable size. Yes, here it is on the hand one more time. Guys, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. That is not a $2,000 mounting. So you're saving on the mounting. You're getting the stone for free. All the extras are for free. Here it is on the hand one more time. And let me know if we have $2,050 officially or not. Oh, no. That's it? 2050? Yes or no? Oh, really? Okay. You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Bye. That's the 22 karat. But even that one, I mean, it's a 22 karat, so it's hard to say something bad about it. But that's where there's that lighter color I was telling you about. See how it's lighter through the middle than it is on the sides? The 4 karat didn't do that. Okay, but the 4 karat's gone. Let's get back to the coils. Yay! This is a basically adjustable-ish. And I don't mean like, you know, gumball machine jewelry that like you do your own adjusting. I mean, has a little flexibility because it's wrapping and it's flexible. It never looks that way. And that's what I admire about this. It doesn't look like adjustable rings. I've seen adjustable rings in fine jewelry and it kind of weirds me out. This is not that kind of look. It's not like something built in the inside. It is just a really, it looks like 3 bands stacked together. And you're going to see this on the hand and I ask you to judge it then. But then the beauty of the engineering is the flexibility of the gold. Why eternity bands are tough, and by the way, this diamond ring has a 138 diamond weight to it. So it's a pretty serious diamond weight to it. You got a carat 38. But why I always really hesitate with eternity bands and why I don't design them or create them and why we don't bring them here very often is because it's real. With an eternity band, you have diamonds going all the way around. You have no ability to size it. But if you're saying, so what's the big deal? Just make it in the size. That you can do. But remember, the bigger diamonds you use, if there are diamonds that are, let's say, 2 millimeters going all the way around the band, that still limits you. Because if you're not leaving a gap, what is to guarantee that those 2 millimeter diamonds going all around the band are going to make an exact 5 3/4 or an exact 8 1/2 or whatever it is the size you need? It's very difficult for the diamonds to be aligned perfectly to leave you with the exact right size. Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes you would put in, you need a little more space, and then you're going, oh, what do I do? It's an eternity band. I can't leave a gap. But that's sometimes what happens if you want these specific sizes. That's why usually when you're shopping eternity bands, it's like, okay, pick a size, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty much are what your choices are. This is where if you wear one of those odder sizes or something that typically an eternity band cannot accommodate, this ring can. So take a look. We'll show you what this does and how it works and how it fits, and it's very comfortable. We have the one in each color gold, so call early. It's 138 in diamonds, so let me go ahead and show you that. And it's going to be a really nice way to get a lot of diamond weight, but also this flexible style. If you're going, show me that again. Did I see that all splayed out? Yes, this is how it really wraps. But do you see what's happening here? Like a slinky we used to play with as a kid, right? There it is. So what that means is, and I would say, and it still looks like, again, it's actually little sections of gold that are giving it that little bit of wearability, but it's really going to work. And I gotta say, they think here it's size for anybody. It's not. It's really best if you wear a 7 or under. Honestly, you're not going to have it fit exactly side by side if you wear a larger size. So I say if you're 7, anywhere down to a 4, I think this is really, really good. But you see how this kind of wraps in coils, and you can kind of decide how you want it. Obviously, if you're wearing it on a smaller finger of the hand, you're going to see 3 rows. Larger finger of the hand, mostly 2 rows. Tell you what we'll do. Also great if you have that larger, knuckle, and you've got to get the ring over your knuckle. So if you want the 3-band style, it's really best if you are a smaller size or if you want to wear it as a pinky ring, because then you'll get the 3 rows wrapping around, where my pinky finger is about a 4.5, 5. That's where you would get the 3. So again, you can make it a little larger, put it on a size 6 finger or a size 7 finger, but you'd have 2 rows. So that's kind of essentially what you're choosing here. If you're wrapping it on a bigger finger of the hand, it would be a little bit fewer rows. So that's how that works. Let's get it out the door. If anybody would like one, white, yellow, rose gold. We just want to bring you a nice way to do an eternity style. And again, it's all the way around. So as you see here in the white gold, it's all the way. So that's the beauty of it. And that's where, again, those finicky sizes or those unusual sizes you have a tough time finding out in retail, they're all here. And we'll do it right now. You know what? It's a lot of money because it's a lot of workmanship, and there's a lot of diamonds, and there's a lot of gold. We're going to go ahead and I just want to make this a deal for you. I know I had to do some slashing here just to even get it down from $59.99 to $39.99. We'll do better than that. If you would like the coiled, flexible, multiple sizes, multiple fingers to wear it, I'm going to do it a lot better than this. We won't even make it $39.99 rather. We're going to make it a lot better. So instead of even $29 or $19, we'll blow it out. White, yellow, or rose gold, but again, really good for if you struggle to find the perfect fit in eternity band, if you really want something that maybe can be worn on different fingers of the hand on different days, this could be it. One day it's a pinky ring, one day it's on the ring finger. And it looks like you've invested into 2 separate multiple row diamond rings without having to do that. And we'll make it just, $1,599 if you'd like it, white, yellow, or rose, just one in each color, because we didn't want you to limit it on such a new design based on the gold. So we have one of every color, but tons and tons of workmanship. No doubt about that. So much workmanship goes into a piece like this. And where else do you get a lot of gold weight that is still going to be flexible like that, that's going to be an eternity band, that can wrap around your finger multiple times depending on where you wear it? So we'll give that 60 seconds. The butterfly is here. We're really looking forward to that. Major, anybody else for 9+ carats or 9-ish carats in a diamond ring? Haven't seen that. Haven't seen that, won't see that. Quick wheel coming up for our top of the hour as well on the big 3. That'll be our sapphire, ruby, and emerald deals. And let us know if you have any requests we can get to in our last hour and 9 minutes. Here we go with the wheel on the way. This is such a special wheel because it's all the 3 big stones in the world. And of course, some people consider diamonds, but we're talking about the famous colored stones, the rubies, the sapphires, the emeralds. And we'll talk about those coming up. Thank you so much. Give your operator a call, and then here we go. Ruby in the emerald cut, which is very rare, all one of a kind, so this will be a very quick little wheel. Then we have the emerald, which is our bright glowing pear-shaped emerald. And then if you'd like, someone was just saying to me today, well, I really want a big emerald, but boy, do they get pricey fast. What can I do? This is where you go. We've got a very affordable emerald where you're not going to forego size. And this is that beautiful bright, bright blue. That's that royal blue with some extra pop to it. There's a 159 royal blue and the sapphire. There's also going to be a 1 carat on the emerald, which you can see how it looks bigger than everything else up there. And then the ruby in the center is that elongated emerald cut. That'll be our 155. So these are all really big individual sizes. Like I said, just a quick wheel to bring you all of the big three. This is my big three trio. The big three are considered rubies, sapphires, and emeralds in the gem world. Of course, every single one of these have diamonds around them as well. Again, 1 carat on the emerald. That also has a carat of 1 in diamonds. Then we go to the sapphire. That's a 159 royal blue cushion cut. That is 76 points. And then this is really something to be excited about. Very few rubies get into big sizes, especially when they're in fancy cuts. This is the best of fancy cuts to get a ruby in. It's an emerald cut, and it's elongated, and it's our big trio here, and we're going to get them out the door in a hurry. This is why you dial in early, because we got one of each, and when they go, they go. And by the way, the yellow gold and the ruby are going to stay together. That's a combination that are going to stay together. You can change either the sapphire or the emerald to another gold color if you'd like, but we're going to get them out the door right now. Come on in. Help us out by letting us know which one you like, because we kind of have to keep an eye on who's first on the phone lines, because then whoever's first on the phone lines, they kind of get first dibs. If there's like a real true virtual tie, we have to really see who's got first dibs on the phone line. So that's the best way you can do to get on the phone lines ready to go. Kind of let your operator know which one you're thinking about if you have a favorite already. But all three stones, really amazing quality. We love that these stones have presence to them. They're a big deal to get. You don't get too many carat 55 rubies. But emerald cuts are really rare. We just saw an emerald cut tanzanite. We talked about how rare and exotic of a cut that is, how beautiful it is to get that cutting because it shines in a different way than all your other cuts out there. That's what you're getting with this ruby. Ruby, we know, doesn't like to be cut in those fancy ways, so you pretty much see ovals in. That's what you got to choose from. But this is a nice way to get something extra. Take a look. It's our emerald cut 155. There's a 159 sapphire, or take the 1 carat emerald. Let's get them out the door in a hurry. I'm going to see if we got anybody with us. Right now, we've got 5 minutes to the top of the hour. The big butterfly ring is coming up for you as well. Stick around. We might just have to do something really crazy on that butterfly. But here's what we're going to do for you on any one of those. They're all the same price, even though they should be a little all over here. We got 9,800. Oh, 9,800 is the smallest price. The others... The other two went over $11,000. So 9,800, I'll let you guess which one that is. And then we have the other two over $11,000 as far as their list goes. That's because they're big stones and they are just the absolute excellence in color. The bright blues of that royal in the sapphire, the gorgeous Colombian emerald that is also, just look at that. And because we only have 5 minutes, let's make sure all three go. And you don't have to pay anywhere close. $9,800 cut into half is still 48 or so. We're going to do better than that. Now, if you cut 48 in half, yeah, that's 24. We're not even asking for $2,400, which would take the lowest list and be 75% off of the lowest list price up there. We're not leaving them at 24. Sometimes when you got to move some jewelry here in the last couple of minutes of this hour and get prepared for the last hour, it's got to come down to values like this. Like you would never expect, like you don't usually see. We're not even asking for $2,000. When I tell you these are one of a kinds, make sure that you perk up and dial in, because that means when this value gets here and everybody's going, I got to get that. That's the best value I've seen. They're not going to last. That is the big fundamental problem here with having one of a kind pieces. There's no way they're going to last, and we're not even asking for $19.99. Your chance to steal a big Burma, a gorgeous Colombian, or a Ceylon Rockstar Royal Blue. And those stones, you're looking at the top source of every one of those gems. And these are the most well-known gems in the world. That's why they're called the big three. That's why they are listed as such. Everybody knows these stones. But there's a lot. What people don't know and understand always is that the qualities vary so much. Usually you're seeing anything but a beautiful Colombian or a Burma ruby or a Ceylon sapphire. There's a million places these come from. And we are only interested in bringing you the very, very top source in the world. This is it. It's not $19.99. Come on in. We need callers right now, so I'm going to go even lower. I kind of thought $19.99 would get the trio gone. We do have a couple callers verifying now, but this is going to go even lower than you even anticipated, just because I got to move them in 3 minutes. Hey, the big three rings, 3 minutes left till our top of the hour on a 3-hour show. Not the 3-hour tour. That's a different deal. That's Gilligan. That's something else, and that had a much worse outcome. This is where you get all the greatest jewelry teeny tiny little price tag, and they're going a lot lower than $19.99. We're going to tell you, except dial. You never know where we're going to end up, because this is just going to be until we get them gone, okay? So is that kind of discounting about to take place? Take a look. Any one of your favorites up here? Let me know which one you're loving, thinking about. Tell us. We can change the gold color on anything but the ruby. So sapphire, the two background pieces, I can change. The ruby stays in the yellow. Remember, that's a 155 Burma. Not $19.99, huh? I really thought that should do it, guys. These are all $1.5 plus. My goodness, except for the emerald. The emerald, sorry, looks like $1.5. It's a 1 carat. You know how emeralds go. Emeralds always give you so much more look than they weigh. So it blends in right there with its $1.5 counterparts, but it's a smaller weight with the bigger look. How about this? Not even $19.99. I'll just keep going. 18, 17, 16, 15. How about 14? You know what? Even better. Not even $14.99. Let's move them. We have 2 minutes now to get 3 incredible one-of-a-kinds out the door, and we can do it if the price goes low enough. And that is not, I repeat, not a $14.99 appropriate price tag for any one of those. You know it. This is that, and I'll bring up item numbers if we have to so we can see the carat weights. But remember, 159, 155, 1 carat, and solid gold with a lot of diamonds, and they're not even gone at $1,499. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys, sometimes I try to surprise you. Sometimes the best surprises are from you to me. I'll make it even lower, but you got to call now. We're going to give it 2 minutes. Actually, 1 minute should do it here. I'm going to make them even better. There'll be $1,399 for any piece up there until they sell, which should be in 60 seconds. Take a look. That's it. How about that? Come on in and let me know who's got what, guys, because when they're gone, they're gone. Should we try on the ruby first, or who's on what? Ruby, sapphire, emerald, what do we like? Sapphire, here it is on the hand. Any color of gold. 5688, Kevin, for you. That's the 159. Cushion cut square. I mean, bright from a distance. And it has 76 points in diamonds. It's a one only. Let me know who's got it. They're all going. Which one do you like, Allison? Oh, you like the sapphire too? You want it? Okay, it's first caller to say yes. So if you want to just scream it out to me, then I'll be able to know, and we can say sold, and that one's gone. Yes. Yeah, so that's the thing. I went over all that. It's really going to be best for a 7 or under. It's flexible though, so I know that's weird. We can't size it because it's diamonds all the way around, wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. But like I said, if they were, I wouldn't go bigger than a 7 because it just then kind of defeats the purpose. You can, but I wouldn't. If you want that wrapped kind of effect, 7 or under. We can't size it because it's an eternity band. It goes all the way around. All right. Last call on ruby or emerald. What do we like? 155 Burma, emerald cut with those stacks of diamonds on the side, or the 1 carat emerald with over a carat. That is a carat of 1 in diamonds to go with your emerald. That's amazing for $13.99. You know what I'll do is just bring up the info. That'll probably help everybody understand the value here at stake. $65.50 is the number on the emerald. Let's start here. This is the emerald here. That is really special. So just want to bring it up so you can see it. 1 carat is the emerald weight, and then 101 is the diamond weight. So just thought maybe that'll help bring this value into perspective here at $1,399. And Virginia, let me know if they need a little more explanation or if they want to see one. What color are they interested in? Let's start there. White gold? And do they know their ring size on the finger that they'd want to wear it on? Do they know their ring size? Because right now, when it's coiled up, just as it is, it's a size 4.5, I believe. Let me check that. It felt like it, yeah. When it's coiled up, it's about 4.5. But what's that? Right, but what size does she ultimately wear on that finger with the knuckle problem? Because that'll determine if she can wear it or not. Because I wouldn't, they're thinking you can wear it on any finger of the hand. You can't really. You really want to be 7 or under. Is what? I would forget about it then. Yeah, that's just a little too large. Yeah, I mean, you want the wrapped effect. And I think if an 8, it's going to be, this is a size 6 that I wear here, and I wrapped it, and you can see how, you know, any larger than this, I wouldn't go, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's just, it's like I said, 7 or under. 7 or under it's best for the whole coiled effect. All right. So let's see, Kevin, they missed out on the sapphire, right? Okay, so nobody on the emerald at $13.99. Let's just give you a look at the ruby really quickly and with the graphics. It's item number 5715. And then we're just going to bring out something special for the top of the hour. So, all right, coming up next, let's move on. We got a lot to do, but this is 5715. Top of the hour is already come and gone. Help you out with this 155 emerald cut Burma if you'd like it. That's a 155 stone. Private collection and all the glow we like, but then it also has 18 points in diamonds stacked up with it. That is $13.99. Huge value there. Let's bring out the butterfly. Never before in all my 20 years have I had a ring with this much diamond weight. So it's kind of exciting. I mean, bracelets, yes. Necklaces, yes. But a ring? Nope, never. Let's take a look at it together. It is the butterfly done in solid 18 karat gold. Here it is. I wanted to, oh boy, there it is. I know, I just love this side kind of perspective here where you're up close so you can see how when we do zoom back, just keep in mind how very large all the individual fancy colors in this ring are, because we have to zoom back, otherwise you can't see the detail of the ring. You can't see the design. But when we do, that is, why am I having like elementary school flashbacks? Why is that happening? Oh boy. Sometimes I feel like when I was a kid growing up, I felt like I was going to be a school teacher. That's what my mom did. She was an elementary school teacher, and I never thought that as a television host I would feel like an elementary school teacher, but sometimes I do. Okay, so is everyone okay back there? Spencer, we're all good? All right. Do you need medical attention? Okay, we're all good? All right. That's why they say don't lean back in your chair. Don't do it. All right. So here we go, as we're trying to show a very serious ring here. But again, it's a big one. It's a big ring. It's 18 karat solid yellow gold. Welcome to the show. And if you'd like to come in and join the teaching lesson today, please do. And we've got another 55 minutes of class and session before we take recess, okay? So here we go with 7414. This is the natural fancy colored diamond ring. Showed it a little earlier. Oh, we didn't wait too long to bring it on out. Had one before. There was a similar ring back, oh gosh, it was probably a year ago or so. Everybody wanted it. There was a ring, there was a matching necklace, we had the whole thing. Well, everybody wanted it. So we said at the time, we're going to try to bring one back. We finally, after basically collecting fancy colored diamonds all of this time, we have one left here for you. 824 is the diamond weight. So I know this is really, that's just the fancy colors, by the way, because that's the body of the ring here. And again, if you have any requests for the last hour of the show, we're there. So give us a call so we can help you find requests, get you recaps, whatever you need. But take a look at this. 824 is the diamond weight. 16 points is the rose cut diamond center pair right there. And then you have a few white diamonds that are around that rose cut and then right at the top of each of the wings here. But basically, the big wow is the fact that, yes, it's 18 karat solid yellow gold and black rhodium, but it's also 8 carats 24 of fancy color diamond stones all the way through. And it's pinks and greens, yellows and orange, champagnes, and I even see some blues. So we're really thrilled. And a red, maybe one red there. Do you see it? I think it's right. I mean, it's like a cognac-y red, but it's right there. Here's what we're going to do on this one. I have, I know a lot of people, this was a long time ago that we had it, so I don't know if we're lucky enough to have those same colors here with us tonight. But at 18 karat yellow gold, it will be as is. There is the black rhodium that is setting all your pave, and then there's this great tree bark texture to the inside, which is really lovely. And look at the back. Again, you want to give your diamonds access to light whenever possible, and that's what you have here. So that beautiful way that's finished, but again, not solid, so that you can A, clean your diamonds, B, you're giving them a lot of light. But this tree bark texture is really interesting, the way it wraps up. And then you see that open split as it leads to the wings there and kind of holds it into place, even though we're going to get out the ruler on a ring because it's a big ring and it's definitely a cocktail piece. But, you know, don't be intimidated by it because it really sits well. This is not one of those, I know it's over my hand, kind of spans like 2.5 different fingers here, right? Because you got one and then kind of half of this one and half of this one. But remember, it's all elevated. So everything's set up high so that there's no interference, okay? It's all gonna sit right above the finger here. It really, with that split shank style, anchors it nicely so you don't have to worry about it moving or turning from one direction to another. At the widest point here, we're looking at really, it's about 1.5 inches in total length here from the butterfly itself. But you are wearing over 9, actually close to 9 carats in diamonds. Not quite over, but right there at 9, almost. it's going to be a fabulous value because we just want to make sure this is every bit the designer couture piece that somebody's been dreaming about, that normally would take, like you'd see it on a celeb walking a red carpet, or maybe on a really, really wealthy individual who their whole business is to have really unusual showy pieces for whatever, you know, kind of entertainment or, you know, kind of thing that they're doing. But when you've got something like this, it is truly couture level. I mean, we're talking about 824 is the bulk of the diamond weight. That's where your fancies are. So that's really impressive. We zoomed in earlier and showed you how large each and every one of those individual fancy diamonds is. So that's really special as well. And then you have the 51 points in the white diamonds in addition to the 16 pointers. So you're looking at 891 in total. The fancy cut diamond in the center, that's a rose cut pear shape. It's really an interesting set that really does look like, again, a diamond turned over, but that's kind of that old world cutting style that gives you a unique look. But I just can't get over the collection. You can search the world, you can collect diamonds, and a lot of people ask me all the time, so I've collected these rare exotic stones, now what? What do I do? This is like you've been collecting, but they're in a beautiful, beautiful piece of jewelry that's making your collection portable, making it wearable, doing it in a style that I think a lot of us love, which is the meaningful butterfly, symbolic for transformation, certainly, and many, many other things. I got to tell you, word's going to take this ring, and I've got it listed here to go out tonight at $19,999. What would you expect for 9 carats in diamonds, right? In 18 karat gold in a ring like this. We're going to offer it for a whole lot less right now. And this hopefully will make this one easy, because I know this is not an easy ring otherwise. I know this is one of those complicated styles that you think, well, that's lovely, but dream on, right? I mean, right? Most of the time it's like, that's great. That's beautiful. If you've got more money than you know what to do with and you just want a really showpiece, well, this is where somebody in the jewelry world could buy this to have the collection of diamonds alone for the value I'm going to give it. Because I'm well aware that $19,999, there is a straight up value. We're going to put it on the auction block. Keep in mind, my last auction, what do we have? One bidder. So not a big night for auctions, especially when we have the last hour already here. But I really want to make 8 carats 91 in diamonds affordable. And that's a tall task in today's jewelry world. This might just be it, though. Take a look. Instead of even $10,000 to start, let's go even lower than that. I'm not going to ask for $10,000 or $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. And we are so far below, and nobody's doing fancy colored diamonds for under $1,000. Every now and then, I will do diamonds for under $1,000, but what are they? They're white diamonds. And that's spectacular because we do VS diamonds, so great. If we're doing VS white diamonds for under 1,000 carat, that's great. But those are, yeah, 51 points and smaller, 16 in the center. So great. You got 67 points in white diamonds. But that doesn't even compare to the 824 in the fancy colors, 891 in total diamond weight. Can we maybe put that up there too somewhere? I know we're kind of crowded up there, but I just want to make sure everybody's aware that we have to add all that up. It totals 891. How about 6,000? I got to slow down here on this. This is just, maybe we just give it a moment for the Mariposa. 7,000? Nobody. Okay, nobody even, I know, this is it's a big one. It's a big one for a Wednesday late night. But I think if we did the value right, it's going to be making somebody's day. I am not going to ask for $7,000 to open. And again, showpiece. Put it on. We're going to still size it. Even with all this workmanship and all that 18 karat gold, we'll still size it for you to whatever size you need. So if you want to put that on an index finger, go ahead. Right now it's a size 6, so I can really, maybe I can get it on my middle finger. It's halfway there. But that is just a showpiece. We could size it for here, 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 whatever you want to do. Probably it's too big. I mean, you got to put it somewhere in the middle of the hand so that there's room for it to kind of extend on over. Should we try this? Since it's just like anything goes here for the last 50 minutes. How about $6,000 to start? $6,000 to start with, just $50 increments on a, once again, $891 is total. So major, look at this. The whole collection is here. Look at that bright green, the bright greens, the yellows, the reds, the purples, the pinks, all throughout and set in black rhodium. Wow, is that cool? And yet one huge stone in the middle. I mean, this is definitely a wow piece, but think about that. For every special occasion from here on out, for a lifetime, You've got the piece that is your perfect showpiece, the piece that makes you feel and look like $1 million bucks. And I'm not even going to start at $6,000. I would love to find the butterfly a home today. Let's do it. We can do this. I have nobody on the phone lines. This is wide open for anybody to call. It's at $6,000. I'm going to entertain the idea of $5,000 to start, because that's how badly I'd like to see this ring get a home. I remember having it, gosh, a year plus ago, and it was more then. And now here we are, starting an auction with a $5,000 open on nearly 9 carats in diamonds, mostly fancy colors, all bigger individual stones. A lot of those stones that are in the wings, those would be individual stones on their own. That would be the centerpiece of a ring, and that'd be an expensive ring at that. Here we are at $5,000, and you know what? I don't have it, so let's do this. I'm gonna go one more shot, because I'm a believer. I'm a believer in those of you that really know value, but also we know that we think of value more than just simple diamond weights and price. We know we think about wearability, we know we think about all those different aspects, and this is your standout piece. The piece that everybody will defer to. The first piece anyone notices in what you wear in jewelry is right here in this impeccable design, this incredible look. I want to show it to you from a distance away as well. And then I'm thinking we lower it even more than even $5,000 to start. I mean, look at the size of that ring. That's what we live for, is a look like that with all the fancy colors. If that were just white diamonds, first of all, can we just think about what $891 in white diamonds would be? It would be a $9,500 ring easily here on our show, based on everything we do in diamonds. Now, the fact that it's this much 18 karat, that would probably elevate that price tag a little over 10 grand. But the fact is that this is not just white diamond weight. It's overwhelmingly fancy colors, and those are more money. They always are, here or anywhere else. And we are looking for better than even $5,000 to open. I'm going to start something wild here. We're not even starting at 49 or 48 or 47 or 46. This ring could be yours. It's going to take a phone call, and there's probably not going to be a whole lot of activity because there haven't been yet on our auction. There was one. So instead of even 46, let's go $4,500, and we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. Simple as I can make it on 8 carats 91 in diamonds that are just incredible. And there's even like a beautiful, there's kind of an interesting pattern. As much as there isn't like a set pattern to the diamonds, they really do. The pattern and the way they're set is just right. It looks so incredible on, but it looks just really fun to look at the collection and appreciate that for every individual fancy diamond you have throughout this ring. And we're looking for 45 with 35 seconds left, and I don't have it open. So we're going to get ready to move on. I've got an evil eye necklace for you coming up as well. It's a new one. Haven't seen this one before, and it's really even an interesting way that it's designed as a necklace. So we're going to do that. And then we've got, of course, our last call on this one. 20 seconds left to get that one started. Give me a call if you want to be a part of it. It's our beautiful butterfly. Here it is on the hand. Got to see what this one looks like on to really get a sense of, there it is again, the size, the great diagonal direction it has across the hand as well, the beautiful wearability factor. It is, I know what you're thinking. You're going, that is a large ring. Is that uncomfortable? Not at all. If I close my eyes right now, it doesn't feel any different than any other of our bridge mountings or our solitaires or anything else that we do. It is just a spectacular showpiece of jewelry. I know it can't be inexpensive, but let me tell you, $4,500 potentially for a $20,000, not retail, TVON, $20,000 TVON ring, and to get $891 in diamond weight right there, most of which is the 824, the fancy colors. Remember, there's your 8s are wild. There's 18 karat gold as well. And that is potentially, let's see if we've got $4,500. Nope. All right. Verifying I thought, but maybe, maybe not. We'll give it a final 30 seconds to see what's shaking. That is so amazing. Just value-wise, that makes it really, really doable if you like a big showpiece in jewelry. That is it. And those are the pieces that cost a lot of money. But not here, not tonight. For what that is a small price tag. Do we have the open? Who is it? We've got our open. But now, and I should have known better. With a designer piece that's big time like that, you know, it's not everybody's thing, right? It's not everybody's, probably the last piece in the world I should have auctioned. But here it is. And we've got somebody who recognizes the value. Who is it? May I ask her? Oh, wonderful. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll give it a final clock, but we only have one bidder, and we're going to sell it. So my question to you is this. if you like to challenge our opening bid of $4,500. This is the time to do it, only asking $50 increments. This would be it. $4,500, and our last call will be now. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Of course, we've got to make sure that if anybody is a little late to the party here, you've got still a moment and a chance to dial in and make it yours. But when the 2-minute clock hits 0, it will be sold. So it's our very last call, and if you love it, you got to call right now. $4,500. It's a steal. There are no two ways about it. I had to reduce it and reduce it and reduce it and reduce it and reduce it. And the good news is it's getting home. The bad news is, well, there is no bad news. I mean, yeah, so we lose thousands and thousands of dollars. That's on me, okay? 45, take a last look, 2 minutes. Let's go. Final call on the big butterfly, and they don't get bigger than that. And this is what is so amazing is that right now, the opportunity is there. Somebody's stealing it right now. We got a caller at $4,500 and waiting to see if anybody wants to come in to challenge it. Here it is on the hand again. Don't worry about the way it sits or the comfort factor. There's your band, and look at the detail. One of my favorite aspects of the ring is something nobody sees except for you. That's the detail of the band itself and the gleam it has off this textured band that really mimics like a tree bark design with the split shank that goes all the way up to really anchor the butterfly wings properly. And I'm talking about all the different sections here because it is so large. Here it is on the hand one more time. You really have to see it, but again, easy to wear, a lot easier than you might think because it's done, even as I move my hand, it's not flipping and flopping to one way or the other. It's just a beautiful stationary piece on the hand. It looks fantastic. Me personally, I would get it in the proper size. I wear like a 7 here. I would do it right there and wear it on my middle finger just because I think it makes a nice symmetry. Then it kind of sits centered on the hand here. So I think that would be something to consider if you really want it to kind of just, again, look like it kind of landed on your hand here. That'd be a nice idea to have that kind of look there. I mean, you could do that, right? And we're sizing it. Even with all that detail and workmanship, we're taking care of you there. So that's hugely important. $4,500, last call, 30 seconds. It kind of looks like. And where's she calling from? I'm always curious where these grand pieces go. And really, oh my goodness, how fun. And then one more new evil eye coming up. We'll do that next. Tony will be 7406. And I think this one may be gone. Final 10 seconds here. Ticking down, our last chance. The butterfly, so beautiful. And that one sounds like it is once, twice, 3 times. Oh, it's a sad day for as much money as we're losing on that. But you know what? Thrilled for her. Congratulations. That one is gone. Well done. Let's show you on the hand here. I have a new style of an evil eye, and it really is very straightforward. But what I think the coolest part about this is when we're used to seeing a lot of different pendants and necklaces, this has that bigger O-ring. Part of the design here that really means you can use a different chain if you want to use a larger chain, or you can do anything at all. You can even get really kind of fun with charms and things like that because it's got this large O-ring style bail. So if you want to wear it just like this, well, the chain's coming included. You can do that. All that diamond cutting on the chain, which does have adjustability, and a lobster claw. 7406 is the number. There are many different stones here, but it's going to all be solid gem diamond cut stones. We'll show you up close here as well. And let me just show you. I'm going to hold it here so you can see what this is going, what it's doing, because it's all diamonds. And then you have, that would be around it. And then you have this really exquisite style, which are blue sapphires, triple halo on the blues, and then black diamond, a black diamond singularly in the middle of the eye design. Let me come in close here and we'll take a look at it. And so everybody can see it. I just don't know if there's a great way to hold it here, but I'm going to try to do this so I'm not blocking the stones. This is how it's going to sit, of course, which is going to be, you can see those beautiful, bright, vibrant blues of the sapphires. So I have carat weights for you. It's a 36-point blue sapphire weight, 8-point diamond. That would be their black diamond, and 30 points in the white diamonds as well. And the adjustable length of the chain. Let me move that chain out of the way so you know it's coming with it, but just want to show you that close-up of that perspective there. The entire necklace. Now I can do, if you would prefer, and this is a little more unusual with our evil eye styles. Usually it's a set gold color. This is a little different. We've got a white, we've got a yellow, and we've got a rose gold. So you can get any gold combination you like with this styling, and that's awfully nice to get you a little more variety there. I just want to hold it a little more steady. But I know it's not sitting the right way, but you can see at least the detail of all the stones there and how vibrant each of them are. Let's do this. Oh gosh, I was going to help you out here. We got our last 40 minutes. It's supposed to be $19.99. Well, yeah, with a carat weight like that, sure enough. We have the chain with it. Remember, that chain is a beautiful fine diamond cut chain. It's that fine length. This is really what's fun though, that bail. I mean, that's your bail. It's also part of this design. I'd say you could pop it on a bracelet one day. Do you have a big link bracelet with a big senorita clasp or a lobster claw or something oversized? You can use this as, I mean, that could be a charm on a bracelet. A big charm, but a charm nonetheless. It could go on your larger chains, your omega chains, your herringbones, those chains that usually have a lot more width to them. It'll work there as well. That's the versatility that this large O-ring gives you. Want to show you again on the hand here. We'll give you a measurement side to side and beyond, and we'll show you what we can do here to make this a value that's better than $19.99. And great gift idea. You know, somebody's going through some stuff. Everyone's like, yeah. Everyone's raising their hand. Yeah. Aren't we all? I mean, look at this. Widthwise, about a ½ inch. Lengthwise, should be about 3/4 or so. Let me see if I can even get our ruler in here. Yeah, about 3/4. A little more maybe, just a bit. So what we're going to do is, since I'm now throwing out the gift idea possibility, let's make the price a lot better. Point is, this is a wonderfully thoughtful kind of idea. The talisman that is the evil eye is really designed to be the protection piece, right? And the piece that you wear on your neckline every day from a distance, you can really, I mean, there's no two ways about it. You know, you can see that design, you can see that motif, it's very clear, and it always looks fantastic. And the stark contrast of the white diamonds with the blue sapphires and the black diamond is what usually is done so often. More times than not, it's done in enamel. We have done this in all fine gem material. I will, you know what, not even $999. Let's send it out. Remember, white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold available. That's cool. We don't usually do this in a gold option. You've got it. $8.99. $8.88. What color are you thinking about, Virginia? You want a white, yellow, or rose? I can't believe we have one of each. Now, I do have just the one of each, so that's it. When you got one in your gold color, that'll be gone. It's not even $8.88. It's not even going to be $799. Let's get you a great value, and comes with the chain. The chain that is adjustable, the deluxe. This isn't just some throwaway chain. This is your new everyday. Wear it with every pendant, wear it with every enhancer, wear it all by itself. Nothing wrong with that. You can just wear the most dainty, beautiful diamond cut chain. Wear it on its own. I'll make it $777. Very first callers, white, yellow, rose. You decide. That's a good way to get the evil eye style right there. And of course, it sits like this on the neckline. $777. Let me know if you'd like a white, yellow, or rose gold there. Which color? So the white gold gone. All right. So actually we have, never mind, we have one left in white. I'm sorry, we have two. Good. Just said, no, we've got another one. Virginia, what color? The what? Emerald from the wheel. Did you need to see that on or anything? No? Okay. The emerald from the wheel is gone. Thank you. And then we have the yellow and the rose of gold available in the evil eye style. Congratulations. We'll give it 30 seconds. We got to go. Big Sierra Santa Maria. So I have this museum piece. And I was heavily considering just waiting till maybe another day to show it. But I realized I flashed it, which inevitably means somebody out there is saying, I want to know more about that aqua. So let's bring it on out. The big aqua's coming up, the 304. And not just leaving it with a 304 best of quality aqua either. Boy, those are some bright sapphires. Thank you, Diamond Cutting, for bringing that kind of vibrance to a blue sapphire over and over and over again. That is really attractive. But we also have this one. And this is what I did flash, and I know that everything in my being is telling me just wait for another day. But you know what? Here it is. Somebody's probably just wondering, when is that big aqua that I saw a moment? Was it a dream? Did I just like think of it? Did I visualize it? Here it is. The biggest aqua and the best color and the brightest hue. Look at that saturation of that aqua. A very important Sierra Santa Maria here. Call us on the evil eyes. We still have a rose and a yellow gold for you. And we do have this one now, which I just cannot wait. It's item number 1734. Now let's try again. 7234. 7234 is the number. And that is a 304 aqua. Museum grade aqua. the kind that go in auction houses for $60,000 and $70,000 a carat. This is our best of the best 304 aqua, but it also has here's what I love, there's 211 in diamond weight here. 2 carats 11. That's special. It is special. And we don't see that kind of diamond weight just for nothing. That's not accidental. That doesn't just happen randomly. You have got a really, really important cocktail ring here. And look at that color from every single direction. Let me try it on for you. This is what we love. Last time I saw this mounting, it had a Paraiba. Do you remember it? It had a Paraiba. It was about a 4 carat, and gosh, that was like, I think it was $18,000. We've got a Sierra Santa Maria, and nothing gets you rarity like the color, the specific color and source that Sierra Santa Maria brings. And I know we showed it, just got a flash at it earlier, and you know what? I just thought we got to bring this on out. 3 splits to that shank. So this is, talk about keeping it a very large ring level on the hand. This does it. It's a very important ring, no doubt about it. The best of aqua. The other one I have here is interesting. There's a large piece. It's probably going to be here a little while. It's a really large piece. What is it? The carat weight on this one, and I'll flash it. It's I have a 25 carat 94. And it's just, I think really what we should probably do is, that's how big it is. It should probably be, I'm guessing maybe put in a pendant, because that's going to be a very large ring for a lot of people. But it is here. That's the largest one we have. But this color, by the way, this is what I want to point out. This has a little bit more of that green. And I'm not talking about like an emerald. I'm talking about a little bit more aqua blue green, right? Sometimes a really big aqua will do that. It'll get you truly like a more oceanic color. I want you to look at the stone now that we have here in the 304 and notice the saturation difference. Great stone, it's like $75,000, but take a look at this color and how it compares. That's even darker. There's no green at all, it's just blue. This is, do you want to see that emerald? I thought so, okay. Emerald coming up, we'll quickly flash this $13.99 emerald from earlier tonight. Here's what the emerald looks like up close and personal. There's the emerald. And that's the 1 carat with the 101 in diamond weight. And I just want to show it on the hand really quickly, and then we'll go back to the aqua, which is appropriate actually, Virginia, that these are the same, remember, family of stones. So that's kind of nice, right? That it is the same fam. So you've got beryl no matter what. That's the green variety of beryl, the chromium rich green beryl. And then the aqua belongs to that beryl family as well. Here's what that emerald looks like on the hand for you. It's always a really, I think, really cool, interesting mounting because it's asymmetric. You have the light, like longer, wider side here, and a little shorter. I also call it sideways hearts because it kind of looks like it's a heart shape really on its side that then has that emerald right in the middle. And then within that outer heart-shaped design, there are a lot of bigger stones floating within it. It's a really attractive ring on the hand. So congratulations on that emerald. And then let's bring it back. By the way, that emerald is $13.99, so just a huge value there. And this is the this is back to our aqua, which is item number 7234. So huge aqua. Very special stone here. We're thrilled to bring it to you. And guess what? The only thing from that wheel left is the big ruby. Who would have ever guessed, right? The big emerald cut carat 55 Burma. Well, this show is now in its last half an hour, and I'm going to bring you a value on the aquamarine. You need to be on the lines. 211, just the diamond weight alone. That diamond weight makes it an $8,500 mounting. Okay, technically $8,563 is the mounting price by itself, without the Sierra Santa Maria that is virtually priceless. Anybody thinking about this one? Big time value right now. Big time. Big value. Coming your way. Got to move it. Don't even want it sitting around or hanging out till tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Are we digging it already? Who's loving it? Big aqua. Let me try it on again. You got it. It's for one caller. It's a wild opportunity. My lowest price here is $19,413. Oh, I'm going to try something very different here. Are we loving this aqua Sierra Santa Maria? This is why it's so rare. One source ever has produced this kind of color. It's out of Brazil and it's long gone. You like it? Well, if I made it $8,563, then the stone would be free. That's an idea. That's the mounting price. Do you like it? $8,563 is the mounting price. I'm going to make it $8,563 and give you the stone for free. Yes. Oh, my goodness. How's she doing? I mean, what? Oh, wow. M or in? M. Oh, my goodness. I hope that's a good thing. Is it a good thing? Okay, good. Hi, Kathy. Has she been loving everything that she's getting and all that? Okay, good. You need a value on this, don't you? And you don't like just want the free aqua. You want better than aqua for free. Better? You got it. Hey, first caller situation here. 85, 75. Remember, I'm working backwards off the mounting price. 75, 65, 55, 45. You can tell it's late at night. And I'm going to make this special. It's not even $45. It's not even $4,000. I won't even ask for $39.99. Oh, no. This is time to dial if you haven't already. I'm asking for one caller to take it right now for just, you know what, not even $38.88. $37.77. I'm here to move it. Allison, what are you thinking about this one? Something else? Good. Let me know if we need to recap anything. I'll make this right now, $3,006. You know what? Don't even go 36. I mean, I am poised to move some jewelry here in our last 27 minutes. I won't even make it $36.99 or $35.99. Blowout time. Make it $3,499 to get our best aqua here and get that one home. And if that 25 karat 94 is just too big, and I think for most of us it is for a ring, even for me, I think that's too big for a ring. That's the one to get right there. 304 wearable style was still getting you that big wow factor to the stone. And that is so, so nice with 211 in diamonds. That is the winner right there. And who got your emerald there, Virginia? Oh, it was. Welcome. Who was that? Linnell? That's a beautiful name. Thank you. Where was she calling from? Where? Oh, wonderful. Indiana in the house. Well, I can get you a millimeter size on the stone. Is that what she's looking for? You got it. I know it does look bigger than 304, doesn't it? I agree. Let me just get a quick measurement on it. Side to side is 8.5, and top to bottom is 11. And I'll just try it one more time on the hand while we're at it. 8.5 by 11 is the oval. Now that's the oval millimeter size. If you'd like the diameter or rather the measurement of the entire ring, I can pop that ruler in for you for a look at that. But 8.5 by 11 is the stone millimeter size. That would just be the aqua. And then here's the ring. What's that? Okay, we're verifying on this one. And then take a look at that from side to side. And there it's about, we're just not even quite at 7/8, but actually we might be. I'm creating that shadow. It's about 7/8 of an inch. But remember, the whole band is tapered, triple split shank. So it's got 3 different, you'll see that closer up. It's got 3 different rows. Basically, we like to do that because when it's a little bit wider like it is there, a little longer kind of idea, the best thing to do is give it that wider style band. You see how wide it is? It's really 3 all the way around, really. But then it just extends out to meet up with the basket there, and then you see how it maintains that thickness the rest of the way. So it's a really nice, it stabilizes the ring because it's obviously a big ring and it's a big platform across the top. So to keep it from rotating, you know, and really try to prevent that. If you had one little band, one little kind of narrow shank, it might have a little more tendency to kind of, you know, lob to one side or the other. So that just helps to kind of stabilize it on the hand, give you that, still again, you can wear that beautiful bigger style, but with a lot of ease and comfort to it. Big diamond coming up. Oh, I have my diamond wheel. Oh my goodness, the yellow diamond wheel. I better get to it. Big, big final. Okay, this one's here. Oh my goodness. It's here. Well, that was kind of her to say those nice things. That was nice of her to call in. All right, so $34.99. Let's go ahead. I can't believe it. That one is here. Let's get to our yellow diamond wheel. I've been waiting for this, and you know what? It's all 1 carat plusers. 3 different choices, 3 different styles, 3 different cuts in the middle for you to choose from. So it really makes it very easy, and I hope that somebody will grab that aqua because that definitely deserves a great home, and otherwise it can be here on another evening, I'm sure, but I love bringing this to you. Here's what's funny. This ring, the first ring to start our wheel here that is going to be a big old yellow diamond blowout was actually slated on my weekend shows because I'm with you guys Wednesday through Sunday 5 times, and I have all these shows, and this one was supposed to be on Sunday's show, and I just plain and simple didn't get to it because we had a very busy day Sunday, and I just had so much incredible jewelry, and this one did not get a home. Well, this ring alone on Sunday, which was all of like 3 days ago, was actually here, and I remember vividly because It was my last show, so I remember it well, remember everything about it. And yet that ring in the center, that cushion cut that's flanked by those big heart shapes, that ring was supposed to be $89.99 just 3 days ago. Oh, what a difference 3 days makes. Because now it is anchoring a wheel where there is either a choice of a cushion cut 1 carat, which is actually a 101 technically. And then we have this big pear shape with, it gives you a few more yellow diamonds in big sizes around it. The pear shape is a 1 carat even. And then we have the oval, which is going to be the double halo around the oval. And the oval is a 1 carat as well, but that's 18 karat gold. So you've got 18 karat on the left side. The other two are 14K. They're all going to have two-tone elements to them, but this one is where you get a yellow diamond center with the yellow diamond halo. Here's just your yellow diamond with white diamonds. This one has the yellow diamond with your very large trio of individual yellow diamonds around it, and white diamonds as well. They all have white diamonds. And again, 18K, 14K, 14K. All two-tone. Let me know which one you like. They're all as is. If you absolutely must change them or have them in one color gold, we can do that for you. Just give us a little bit of extra time. If you want it right away, take it, we'll size it, and we'll get it right out to you. But this is what's happening. It's not just a trio. We're missing something there. As much as that graphic has a lot to say about 1 carat plus natural fancy yellows and diamonds up there, and then of course the trio, it's a little more than that. These are pieces that have price points. Well, I can speak on the cushion because 3 days ago that was going to be on the air, had I had time, and it would have been on the air for $89.99. Today, 20 minutes left, Wednesday, we are live. We realize that there are a few people at this point of the evening that are never going to know this happened, never going to see this. And you know what? That's a good thing. Because every single night and morning that I'm with you, I'm going to have 1 carat yellow diamonds. But what I cannot do is offer them at this price, which is why this is not just a trio of yellow diamond rings. This is more than that. Tony, I'm going to ask you to add something. And blowout may not cover it. Clearance sale, liquidation may not cover it. This is better. Because what you're about to witness are some of our, not just any old yellow diamonds, these are big individual stones, but it's also what's around them that makes them so extra. There's a lot going on. There are big diamonds, no matter if they're yellow or white. There are big diamonds around it. Look at this. We've got either, do you want heart-shaped white diamonds? They're big. Do you want big yellow diamonds? They're huge. Do you want a whole halo? That's where we have got elevated deals. This is not just about here's 3 rings, take what you like. This is about the lowest price ever. And I'm going to ask you to put that up there because that is, and this is what's good. Wednesday night late, it's not like everybody's witnessing this. So I'm going to take a moment and make a rare exception to all the yellow diamond 1 carat pricing you know and love on this network, on this show, and we're going to move some jewelry. And we only have 3 to move, so this can be really easy or really hard. And the way I'm going to make these prices discounted tonight, it's going to be the easiest thing I do is show you incredible high-end natural fancy yellow diamond rings and give them their lowest price ever. And I'm not talking about just these. I'm talking about versus anything we do. This is a major opportunity and moment. Call me early because you probably have a favorite of the 3. Maybe you're more apt to go with pear shapes. So I'm glad we've got it up there. This is really all the major cuts of yellow diamonds. We don't see big 1 carats in rounds. We very seldom see heart shapes. We have and they've sold. And so you're looking at 3 great choices from beautiful cushion, classic oval, or a really beautiful pair. And pairs and ovals right now are having a big moment in the diamond world overall. So this is where you're going to take your pick. But true story, this was $89.99, guys, $89.99 on Sunday. I did not show it. I just didn't have time. We had such a busy show. We had a lot to get to. This is 101. Keep in mind the diamond weight is 55 points just among your 4 hearts. That means they are really important, over 11 points each. Then you've got 19 points beside it. So really spectacular 74 points in diamonds, but big heart shapes. Then you've got, again, the 1 carat pear shape. That's going to be the 1 carat with 19 points of the yellow diamonds. That would be the 3 around it. And then also another 51 points in the white diamonds. And then we have the 18 carat right over here. 18K, 1 carat oval, and then 32 points on the yellow. That would be your first halo. 83 around that. So that's where you get the most diamond weight overall, is with that left side 18K oval stone with the double halo. Do you want more diamond weight overall, or do you want larger individual diamonds? That's what you're deciding, or just go wherever your eye goes. Because when you like look away and then you look back at that wheel, wherever your eye goes, that's the one you should have. Sometimes it's not that complicated. I think it's jewelry and it's fine, and normally in any other part of the world, you'd be paying a good couple $100,000 for a ring like that. And that might be something you really have to think about. This time, and I'm not saying this is, this is really just inexpensive for what these rings are. You're not giving up or sacrificing the quality or the rarity. You're not giving up size. They're all a carat or over. They're all exquisite mountings, and not a one of them is $89.99. I would ask for your calls now. It's late in the evening, but I'll tell you, this is where some of our best, that old adage of saving the best for the last is really what happens on our weeknight shows. We know it gets late. We know we have a lot of callers. Listen, we're not a West Coast type of business. We had a lot of callers on the East Coast and in the South. A lot of them have gone long to bed. So here's what we do. That's what gives me the freedom to do this, is because I know not everybody's seeing it, and we're not going to have to ruin the diamond industry here. We're just going to make all of y'all that are right here right now ready for the deal of a lifetime. We're going to give you that deal, and we're going to make these easier than they've ever been and more affordable than they've ever been. It is lowest price ever. So that's the opportunity we can give you right now. Instead of $89.99 or $79 or $69 or $59 or $49, they're not going to be. All 1 carat or greater, all really important mountings around them. You can take them as they are, or you can do a switch if you need to, but this deal is what it's all about. Because every single day, I got 1 carat yellow diamonds, but they're not this price tag. And we have chosen some of our more premium mountings here tonight, and they're not $49.99 either. And they're not, and hold on, let me know, guys, which one you're loving. As soon as you know, let me know what one they're thinking about, if they have a #1 choice here, because they're going to fly, and not a single one of them. And we can go over carat weights. We'll recap all those for you. We'll try them on as we make sure to do. But I tell you, when they're $49.99, that is already a value. There's that pear shape with the big pear-shaped yellows. So you got 4 pear-shaped yellows all working together to make that look. How about, and I have just one caller on the phone lines, and I hesitate in a couple of minutes when this price gets down to it. We're going to be very busy with a lot of people, and I think we're going to have more people missing out than are happy getting their rings. Because when you take a value like this and you know it and you see these every day here. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You see them all the time. They're not $49. They're not even $3,999, which will take anyone lower than they've ever been on the air. That's actually lower than they all cost already. And I'm not stopping there. Here's the cushion cut, and I'm going to try on the oval as well. You got to see these. These are just really, truly exquisite designer rings, all incorporating the yellow and the white. Here's the pear shape next to it. Let's put that on with it. Why not? These are just too good to miss out on. I'll stagger them so you can kind of see them a bit side by side. So you can really compare. If you haven't found your favorite yet, you can really compare by seeing them all together on the hand, but they're not even going to be $39.99. This is just value. We're sizing them for you, as always. We're shipping them to you for free, as always. This is the moment to get on the phone lines, because nothing is $3,500 on this wheel. You could get all 3 of them right now for less than the price of one. Because if $3,300, guys, that would be less than the price of one anywhere in this world. Here, we had this one here on a blowout on Sunday, $89.99. Guess what? Nothing up here is going to be even $3,000. That way you can get them for less. Take 3 for the price of one. Or don't, and just save all the money getting your favorite. Nobody needs 3 yellow diamonds that are 1 carat, I don't think. You can just get one and have it and wear it and live in it and love it for a lifetime. Because these are rare and valuable, and getting more so by the day. Because yellow diamonds, we've lost the biggest source for fancy colors. That happened nearly 2 years ago. We lost the biggest source, the argon mine. We've lost it. It's done, it's closed. So the prices are elevating. It is not like something that you're imagining. This is really, if you pay attention to pricing out there, they really are. I cannot believe at $29.99, there is nobody yet who's claiming their yellow diamond ring will make it even better than $29.99. This is what we live for. And I look at this as an opportunity, because we really do. We know how expensive they are everywhere else. If you are really shopping the honest to goodness, the best of the best out there, you don't want a treated stone. You don't want one that's been enhanced or irradiated or anything like that. You don't want any of that. You want the real deal. Well, that's where the prices go crazy. That's where they can get tens of thousands of dollars per carat for the stones. And we're talking about setting them in beautiful mountings here, and they're not $29.99 or $28.99 or $2,799. This is what we live for, is making that what would be normally unaffordable to most everybody. And it's that wish list item. You go, okay, so one day, yeah, one day maybe. One day maybe. When we know reality, probably not. This is where you can go ahead and pick up the phone, dial in, and get one sent to your house and evaluate it. See what it's all about. Wear it, love it, and then decide if it's right for you. When it's not even $27.99, the very first callers on any one of those three, $2,777 for the only three we have that are going to be those higher end diamond weights with your center stones that are super large. Every single one is $27.77, and that is our base, our lowest. Yes, which one, Spencer? Pear shape going on the hand. It's item number 6609. Gosh, I thought he fell again. Okay, we're all right. 3309 is the number, and it's going to be the big 1 carat. Here it is. There's the pear shape. I'm going to put it two ways here. It's the 1 carat center with the 19 points and the yellow diamonds around it, and 51 points beyond that. So this would be, again, 19 points among your three. And then we're verifying on this one. Let me know who's got it. And then the white diamonds fill in. So basically, this is really interesting. We normally see a pear shape. Yes, which one do you like? Okay, so here's the deal, guys. 1 carat 6609 is the number here. Tony, maybe we bring it up while I have it on the hand so everyone can see this, so they can, just, get tired of hearing me list off a carat, blah, 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 blah. This is a 1 carat pear shape in the center, but it also has the pear-shaped yellow diamonds. That would be the 19 points among the three there. So keep that in mind. 19 points among your three plus the 51 points beyond that. That would be your white diamonds. They fill in. Basically, the gaps between your three pear shapes are filled in with that stunning design. So this is $27.77. Let me know who's got it. I know Spencer and JT are verifying on the pear shape. Am I right? So will you let me know who's got it? Does anybody have that one for sure? Because otherwise we can take it down. We can show you just the cushion and the oval. My favorite's the oval. I do like that pear shape, but that one may not be mine to talk about anymore. With the pear-shaped yellows that match it, that is so beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got that cushion. This has, again, kind of a subtle way to do heart shapes, because I'm not, either everyone's in either camp heart shape or not so much. This is where the heart shapes end up looking almost like a pear shape because of the way they're set amongst the yellow or the white diamonds around it. So your pear shape, or rather heart shapes that look like pears, are actually going to be in the four corners. Those are still big stones. They're over 11 points each. But then you have that beautiful idea of that cushion cut. So if you just want to go the yellow diamond with nothing but white diamonds around it as your contrast, the cushion cut's a great way to go in the middle. 6023, that is the 101. Remember, this is the 101. So if that, if that matters, gain that extra point. They're all VS, by the way. I get that question a lot too. If it's a center stone in a ring and it's a yellow diamond, we also insist on not just being natural color, it also has to be a VS quality. Woo! And they all are. Now, my personal favorite's the oval. A, I love ovals, but B, because you have the cushion cut, or the oval matching the halo around it. The color matching here of this oval, this one's also an 18K, by the way. So that has the most diamond weight, it's the most gold purity. That oval is a 1 carat, but look at how the 32 points around it are the identical color. So what it does is it expands visually the look of that diamond. So you can't tell if it's a 1 carat or is it a 3 carat. Honestly, that whole look, side to side, probably be more like a 4 carat. If you had a diamond, one single diamond, that was actually the perimeter of that outer halo, you'd have more like a 4 or 5 carat. That you would not ever get for $27.77. I don't know anywhere else you can get a 1 carat for $27.77. So keep that in mind. Jalen, any questions on this wheel before we go? Anybody have questions on anything from the show? We have 9 minutes left, so if we need to recap something, do let me know. Jalen, not on this wheel? Okay. Pear shape gone. Congratulations. Cushion cut and oval remain. $27.77. Last call. All right. Next up, we do have, it's funny, there's a 101 here. Much less diamond weight, more money, way more. That's what they should be, right? And if anybody wants a big emerald, I know I get a lot of requests for big emeralds. This is the big emerald. I've had multiple requests for this ring in the last 48 hours. It's just the cleanest, the brightest, the glow stone. Let me bring it on out. Call me on those two, the oval or the cushion. This is going out the door. You know why? I got you a great price. I did. I've had so many questions about this ring in the last couple of days, and it's item number 5302. Wanted to bring it on out. This is not just a very large stone at 4 carats 31, but it's also a carat 78 in the saddle ring. The famous saddle ring. It brings you one of our bigger diamond weights we do. Keep calling on those yellow diamonds, guys, because we can always pop those back in for another look. Want to get that cushion and the oval out the door before we go. But we only have about 8 minutes, so it's time to dial and get your last minute requests in. This one's got to go. Big value for you. Got it down to the lowest price. Had a lot of questions about it the last couple of days. Everyone said, give me a great value. I have got a great value, and it's a big one. And it's going out the door right now because there are a lot of people who know that a 4 carat plus goes above the buying guide, what it even lists in emeralds. Usually 4 carats is where they top out. That's where they stop. That's where they end. This stone looks like a round. It is not. It is a slight square cushion. I want to try it on because it's absolutely incredible. It does have a carat 78 in diamonds, basically every which way and around. The only place the diamonds don't go is underneath, because quite frankly, that would be a distraction from the glow of this emerald. Getting it out the door right now. You can choose your gold color. It's a 178 diamond weight. Look at this glow. I always say, even look further away is a better assessment of your emerald than close up, because that's where usually they're going to kind of fade. You can even be real close and see some glow because you're right up close with the eye trained on it. When you go further away and it's still glowing, and by the way, this was somewhere in the neighborhood of, well, it was $45,000 piece, $45,469. It came down to the lowest of $99.99. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal right now. If anybody would like this ring, and I know this is just a bit of a Mother Nature miracle because the buying guides top out at 4. If the buying guides that you spend money to buy a book with prices printed for different carat weights of different stones, and it doesn't even list an emerald carat per carat price beyond 4 carats, that is, you know the term off the charts? That's what that means. This is literally off the charts. The buying guide does not list a per carat price beyond 4. That's how rare a 4 carat plus emerald is. Again, we touched on earlier with the smaller stone, it's a chromium rich stone. Chromium rich stones don't get big sizes very often, and when they do, that's why they're so highly regarded, why they're so rare. It's not even $99.99. Give me a call right now, we'll make this yours. I mean, it's very rare that we can be that up close to an emerald, especially one of this size. Even if it was a 1 carat emerald and we were that close, you'd see something, right? There's the glow you want. There's the clarity you want. It's not even $99.99. It's not even going to be $89.99. I just got you a deal. Anybody who wants it, this is the one to own right now. And we still have yellow diamonds going out the door, so call me in the last 5 minutes here on any of those. But this one is going to be $88.88 right now to the very first caller who wants our 431. Looks like a round. It's actually a subtle, soft, cushion cut square. It's got ever so slight a corner to it, but it's a very delicate, very curved corner, so it ends up really looking like round. The glow extends beyond the stone itself. If you look at the top where the diamonds meet, the diamonds right above that stone are still green. They're green. Look at the diamonds below it are green. No, those are not green diamonds. But the glow of the stone is actually going beyond the borders of the 431. And so the green is actually, it looks like it's got green diamonds, top and bottom. It'll do the same on the sides. But that is just our best museum emerald right there. That's the one to own. I got you the best price we can do. It's rock bottom. It's crazy low. Everybody's loving the idea of having this unbelievably, truly off the charts emerald, and there it is in this exquisite color, and that's what you expect to not get. The bigger the stone, the more cloudy and hazy and included it should be. This one, clean and bright and glowing like no other. I have seen emeralds, I mean, obviously, been around a lot of emeralds, right? It is a stone that normally gives you zero clarity, zero of that glow. The best, I mean, really, most of the stones end up looking like a green agate or a green jade or a green malachite. That is not this stone. This is the absolute epitome of emerald right here, and it's $88.88, and that could be the price you pay for the mounting. But you're not. You're getting a 431 emerald. on top of that 178 diamond weight. It's incredible. Let me know who's got it. It will go. It's 60 seconds left on that one. We are in our last couple of minutes. Anything we can recap, let us know. We'll help you out real quick. Yellow diamonds are still going out the door. Sounds like we're verifying on the oval and hopefully the cushion cut as well. And I think the pear shape is gone. And then we have, don't forget that aqua's here, $34.99 on that aqua. Same stone, meaning same family. Beryl is the parent family to the morganites and the aquas and the emeralds, which are really the big, well-known stones out of that family. And this is $88.88 to get that emerald. One more time on the hand so you can really appreciate this. Here's the finishing. So it's still got that, you know, amazing way that it's constructed from the back all the way on out. But this is the stone. I just can't get over it. And let me block some lights here because that neon looks, see, oh yeah, look at that. See, it doesn't need all this light when you're in normal lighting, because people oftentimes say, well, it looks different at home than it does on TV. Well, yeah, it should, right? This is a TV studio. We want to show off our diamonds, but look at how that stone just got better. Again, full light. Look at how the stone gets better the less light I give it. That's what an emerald, there's that neon glow that we love about an emerald. I'll block another light here. Look at this. I'm going to block another light. Let me block two of them for you. That stone just got better. It just got brighter. So that's the beauty of our stone here. And let me try it on one more time for you. Yellow gold's fine because I know we're in a traditional world. We like to see emeralds in the yellow gold. You can do that. Obviously, we opted for white just because there's so much diamond weight all across this saddle ring. And there's that little bit, it's not just a straight side here. It's got a little curve in towards the middle of the saddle. So it's not just a bunch of diamonds put in one level. It's actually got a lot of detail and texture to it. And here we are in our last final 2 minutes. What do you say we just end on this? I mean, if that lasts 2 more minutes, I don't think anybody's going to have trouble focusing on that being a great way to sign off for our Wednesday night. We're back for Thursday night, which don't forget is at 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central and 10 Eastern. I will be back with you and we will have another incredible show. Don't forget we're getting near to a holiday weekend, aren't we? We are getting near to that big holiday weekend celebrating America's birthday. So what an exciting time to be with us all weekend long. And last call on this emerald. So let me know, guys, if we can help you. We're in our final minute 20. And there's one last look at it. We are verifying. So congratulations if you get it. We've got our final minute. Let us know if you have any questions on anything you've seen throughout the show. We can help you out. If it's an evil eye, if it's a beautiful yellow diamond, if it's our fabulous eternity coil rings, whatever it may be, we'll help you out. And thanks again for being with me tonight. And hope you did enjoy the show. And if you picked something up, congratulations and thank you so much. And that is the buy of the night, really. I mean, it's not an inexpensive ring, but when you think about where a piece like that should be. Oh, and by the way, 4-carat stones that top out at 4, they're like $33,000 a carat. So can you imagine when you times 33,000 by 431, think about what that would cost just for that stone without the 2 carats in diamonds. Anyway, we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. If we can continue to answer questions or help you place orders, we will be back tomorrow night. So join us, same time, same place, 7 o'clock Pacific. Don't miss the first minute or two. We always bring out some really important pieces right at the beginning. So early birds, you want to be with us. And have a great rest of your night and a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. 10 p.m. Eastern, and thanks so much, one and all, for being with us. We appreciate you watching and shopping and joining us and keeping us company on a Wednesday night. So I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. From all of us at TVON, we thank you so much, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.